Hey guys, welcome back to Mystical Mermaid. We have a new pick a card reading, and this one is info on your future children. So what will your future children be? Tongue-tied already. What will your future children be like? You know, can we get some personality traits? Can we get a zodiac sign? How many? Like, what's the sex? Let's see what we can get from this, all right? So I wanted to do this reading. I did a poll on Twitter, and this one so far was the one that a lot of people wanted to see. So we gonna see. What can we get from this? And as I'm saying that, listen. Kids, my neighbor's kids, their grandchildren. Wow, okay, so that's a sign. Okay, kids, come through. Okay. So the kids are playing outside, and we're about to do a reading on future children. I think that's a sign. All right. So I'm lighting the sage. Dear God, dear Holy Spirit, dear guardian angels, dear archangels, please come through. Protect me. Help me to give clear, accurate information and clarity on what children, or who are the children that are coming through for the people who are watching this. What will their future children be like? How many children will they have, Holy Spirit? You know, what sex are they? When will they have these children, Holy Spirit? How much information can we get from this reading? Please give us as much as we can get from this reading, Holy Spirit. Archangel Michael, please protect me during this reading, especially since I'm showing my face. And Holy Spirit, give us the most clear, accurate information for our highest good, Holy Spirit. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Amen. So we're going to start. I hope you guys say your own prayer, and I hope you guys take some time to choose which pal you want. All right. So pal 1, we have this heart, this sacred heart, as I call it. It's a heart that's overflowing with a crown and with like sacred fire coming out of it. That's pal 1. For pal 2, we have the lips, different lip prints here. Okay. This is pal 2. For pal 3, we have this all-seeing eye, which is kind of like the third eye. All right, so pal 1, sacred heart. Pal 2, lip print. Pal 3, all-seeing eye. Okay? So we're going to start with pal 1. Pal 1. All right, pal 1. Let's get some info on your future children. Who they be. Who are they? Notice I said they. I didn't say who is it. Can we get some info on these children, or on that child, or this child? I don't know. A lot of information coming through already. Okay, so I'm just like, you know, taking my time to see what information I can get intuitively. I heard blue. That doesn't mean that it's a boy. It doesn't mean that it's a girl. I just heard blue. Okay. Holy Spirit, what info can we get on pal 1's future child? Pal 1's future child, Holy Spirit. I'm hearing a lot of crying. Like I'm intuitively getting crying. I'm actually hearing it. Seeing like a cradle. Something about the nursery is significant. Well, of course, nurseries are significant for children, well, newborns. But there's something about the nursery specifically. So I don't know if you or your partner will be very, like, I'm hearing OCD about the nursery. The way it looks, the safety of it. I'm hearing you may not want your kids to sleep in there alone. Even though you took all that time decorating it, I feel that you're going to move your kid to the bed. Like, I don't know, I forgot what that's called, but you built a nursery, you or your partner, or even if you're alone, I'm hearing you're going to have a nursery that's really nice, okay? But you're going to end up, the kid's going to spend most of its time with you in your bed. Isn't it because I'm hearing mommy's a little OCD. Mommy is not going to really trust the baby being there alone. You're going to want to watch your baby. As I said, that 2 cards fell. You hear the kids playing? The sun card outside, right? See, she's holding her baby. That's how you're going to be. You're not going to let this baby, you know, sit alone. Sometimes a baby is seen on the unicorn sitting down. Instead, she's like, nope, I'm going to hold the baby. Any chance you get, I feel like you're going to be holding your child. So I feel like you might be a little bit overprotective or a bit clingy. There's going to be a bit of clinginess here with this child, all right? And this is a sun card. So this could be a boy, especially since I did hear blue earlier. But it doesn't have to be, though. We have a lot of sunflowers here. We have butterflies here. And look, she has it. I feel like you're going to probably have one of those, you know those like wraps where people put their baby in, like a wrap? Yeah, I feel like you're going to wear one of those. You have the Fool card. Another one with butterflies. Taking a leap of faith. Sometimes this is Aries. So we have Leo and Aries here. Sometimes I see this as Aries. But your child or you may be someone who's could be a fire sign. Someone who just goes for it. They're going to grow out of this clinginess. I feel like you're going to have a hard time letting your child go. It's one of those situations where people are like, hey, you know, they'll call you up and they'll be like, hey, so-and-so, we're having a birthday party and all the kids are going to be there. Why don't you bring your kid? You know, we're just going to go on this trip to, like, say, Knott's Berry Farm or something like that, right? Or Silk City. You're going to be like, oh, okay. And your friend's like, come on, it'll be fun. You know, let so-and-so come, right? You let so-and-so, when I say so-and-so, I mean your child. We don't know what sex it is, what their name is. Although for some reason I heard Sarah and Elise. So I don't know if that might be significant for some people. But anyways, they're going to call you and be like, come on, bring so-and-so. So you're going to go, you're going to bring your kid, you're going to see all these kids. And you're going to start getting a little nervous, a little clingy. Like, you're probably going to have, like, a little talk with your kids, especially if they're of age by then. You're going to be like, so, you know, be nice and don't let anyone take this from you. Don't let anyone, you know, touch you, you know, all of that, right? And then when the kids are, like, say they're about to get in a pool or something like that, I see you, like, leaving the adults and kind of, like, getting nervous. Like, okay, are they going to be okay? And I'm seeing, like, other parents saying, Let them be a child. Let them they're going to get hurt. You know, it's normal for them to fall and get hurt. It's normal. Let them play. Let them learn how to be around other children. So I feel like you're going to be kind of clingy in that way. And as I'm saying that, look, we have the 5 of Pentacles. See how she's holding on to her child once again. So you're going to be kind of clingy to this child. And I don't know if it's because it's just you and this kid. This could be your first child and your only child. It doesn't mean that that's going to be like you're only going to have one. But so far we have one specific child coming through. And at that time, you might be a single mom or your partner or spouse might travel a lot. The father of the child may travel a lot or may not be near you. So it's just going to be you and this kid for the meantime. And I feel like you're going to be really clingy. You don't want anything bad to happen to the child. No parent does, but I feel like you're going to be quite clingy on this child. And this child may at first be clingy onto you, but then they might want to go and do things. And it's going to be like, you know, like, they don't want to be with me anymore. And it's going to make you be like, wow, okay. Like, all right, so you want to go out, okay. 6 of Wands. This kid is going to want to break free. They want to be victorious. They want to win. This is going to be a kid that might like sports is what I'm hearing, okay. They're going to be very victorious. This is the kid that will be on a football team, a cheer team. This is someone who's going to be into sports, very active. You're going to have to loosen your reins, okay? You're going to have to loosen your grip of this kid a bit because they're going to want to be active and do things. Now, this is going to give you the opportunity to be like a sports mom or cheer mom or, you know, I just heard gymnastics mom. You're going to have that opportunity to be a mom that's very active with their kid, okay? So I'm hearing you're going to have to loosen up a bit. All right, because this kid is going to want to be free. This is heavy Leo, okay? This kid could be a strong Leo or have a lot of Leo placements, all right? They're going to be victorious. This is a winner. This is a kid, you know, and I'm hearing you might have to have a talk with this kid about playing fair is what I'm hearing. Playing fair and being a sore loser. So they may not understand losing. I'm hearing win by J-Rock. Like, no, all we do is win. Like, win. So I feel like this kid is like, we're gonna win, we're gonna do it. Like, when you let them be them, when you kind of loosen up a bit, you're gonna see their personality shine more. And I think you're gonna be shocked. Like, oh shit, like this kid is just Okay. Like, I feel like they're going to be outspoken. They're going to say things that are going to make you do this. Well, all right, if that's what you want to do, okay. Like, they might, I think they're going to throw things out at you where you're going to be like this. Okay. They might be a little Hellraiser. I just heard Hellraiser. And what I mean by that is that, as I said, Hellraiser, we have the death card, Underworld. So there's something with a darker energy. They might have Scorpio in their chart as well. But I'm getting that they're a little bit mischievous. And I think it's because you held on so tightly to them at first. Now it's like, I'm free. And it's like, I'm getting, what's a little fire baby? I said this in one of my videos a long time ago that I reminded myself of a little fire baby from The Incredibles. Oh my God, the little baby that fired, a little toddler. I forgot his name. But anyways, that baby from The Incredibles is kind of like your kid. Like, starts off all sweet and innocent and meek, and it's like, you know, so that's your kid. I feel like they're going to be mischievous. I feel like they might be a daredevil is what I'm hearing, okay? So this is a kid that might climb all the way up just to jump off of something, you know, and you're like, no, don't you dare. I'm hearing, don't you dare do that now. No. So I'm telling you, it's like, it's kind of beautiful. I feel like it's going to drive you crazy a little bit, but you're never going to have a dull moment because this baby's going to go from clingy because you were clinging on them, right? You're clinging onto them. But once they feel free, you're going to start seeing more of their personality and just how intelligent they are. All right. So loosen your grip just a little bit, but watch them. Okay. Because this person might take freedom. This baby might take freedom and just run with it. Like, woo, like, you know, like just take off running. This kid, I'm seeing a motors like dirt bikes and seeing bikes a lot and motorcycles. So they might have a thing for that. They might get posters of, they might ask you for a dirt bike, something like that. But this kid, I'm getting the edginess to them. Like they might like race cars and things that go fast. They're adrenaline. They might like adrenaline. Like they like the adrenaline rush. I'm hearing swimming. I keep seeing someone diving. So they might like to go swimming. And if so, they would be very fast. Like this kid would have the potential to go to the Olympics. Like I'm hearing put them in a sport. Put them in something. I'm hearing several things like maybe swimming. Maybe if soccer, you know, I'm trying to think of something that's kind of like neutral that a boy and a girl could be in. So like soccer, swimming, gymnastics, multiple things, because they're gonna have a lot of energy to give off. Okay. But yeah, this person, I feel like this kid might go through a lot of different transformations. So I'm getting that they might change their style a bit. Like, so throughout their age, like I'm hearing from childhood to preteen to their teen years, I'm getting that they're going to go through different changes where they're changing their look. They're wanting to change their appearance. They wanting to change their bedroom a lot. They might grow out of things quickly. Like, oh, I'm bored. I'm hearing I'm bored with that. You're like, but I just brought you the soccer ball. Well, I want to do baseball now or softball now. And it's like, but I just brought you the cleats and everything that you needed for this sport. Well, I don't want to do that anymore. So it's going to be like, okay, kid, look, you're going to have to bend with me somewhere. It's going to be like that. Like, hold on, kid, you're going to have to slow your roll here. So, I feel like you're going to have to work with them on being focused on maybe one specific goal at a time, because they're going to want to do multiple things. Like, oh, we could do this, we could do that, we could do this, we could do this. Yeah, so I'm getting that vibe. I'm not saying that this kid has ADHD. Oh, they could, but there's an energy here, and there's nothing wrong with that. This kid just has a lot of energy, and they want to do and try a lot of different things. They're a fun kid. But first, they might be very clingy to you just because they're so used to you and they don't know anything else, all right? 9 of Wands. Yeah, they're going to be a little clingy. Like, well, mom said, you know, they're going to be clingy towards you more when they're like a toddler and very young. And even if they are active, they're always going to want to know, where's mom? Like, where are you at? Like, where's mom? Is she here? Okay. I'm seeing a kid. I don't know why I just got a vision of a kid running off. Like, say if they're playing football or softball, I see a kid running from the field all the way up just to see, where did you go in the bleachers? Like, and I'm actually seeing a kid ask, like, where's my mom? and them looking. And I am seeing someone say, oh, your mom, she just moved her chair over. And I see them frantically looking like I'm not starting until they're sitting down. So this kid's going to want you present. So there is still a clinginess to them. It's not like they're completely letting go of you, but it's almost like they're going to want you to watch them. They want you to be proud. So this is a kid that's going to want their parent to be very proud of them, okay? Yeah, I think they do things to see you get excited. I think they like that. Like, oh, you know, like I'm winning, right? And so validation, they like to be validated by you. I'm kind of curious to see how many kids you're going to have. Let's see. Holy Spirit, how many kids will Pile 1 have? You guys. 1. So some of you guys, not all of you, some of you guys will have 1. I'm getting that heavy here. I'm going to roll it one more time. 2. So 1 or 2, okay? 1 or 2. But if you do have 2, I feel like there's going to be an age gap. Like there's going to be some time that comes along before you have another child. But this 1, and it might just be that 1 is coming up so dominantly in this reading. I'm hearing spirit baby. So this kid might already be watching over you. They might be giving you signals or signs that they're coming through, okay? Wow. They're fiery. This is a fire sign with some Scorpio in their chart, or a Scorpio with a lot of fire. But remember, Scorpio is like the fire water sign. So this is an edgy kid, okay? This kid is, but they love you. I'm hearing they love you. They're loyal. They're very loyal to you, okay? But this is a kid that's going to want to take a leap and jump off of things. They might have some injuries. You might be one of those moms that are like, oh, great. What did you do now? What did you do now? And I feel like this kid's going to shrug it off. They might cry a little bit and be like, I heard this. Mom. And then once you come over, they're like this. Can I go play again? It's like, whoa, no. Like, you need to take a break. Okay, so let's see what else we can get about this kid. Let's get some more information on this kid. I'm hearing Sam, Samantha, Jamie, Tony. Look at this. The strength card. This is a Leo. Your kid's a Leo, and they like lions. We have a unicorn. We have 3 lions out here. Look at this. Look at these lions. Wow. Okay, kiddo. Okay, kiddo. This is a lion, okay? They might have a lion totem as well. I feel like they're gonna like animals, wildlife. I'm getting like a safari theme bedroom. I know that sounds weird, but I am seeing like a safari. I'm also seeing dinosaurs, so it's weird. I'm getting that this is a boy. I think this might be a boy, you guys. Or a girl that's very much in her masculine energy, okay? Like she's just a sporty girl. And I know of a little girl like that. My little cousins, there's 3 of them, and they're all kind of back to back. 2 of them are very like into sports, you know, play softball. They're the cutest little things. But yeah, they're not little anymore. They're growing up. But anyways, I'm getting that energy of that's how you're gonna be. You're gonna be like, oh my God, my kid's not little anymore. Like you're just gonna be like, they're growing up so fast. I feel like you're going to miss the newborn stage. You're going to look at that like, whoa, like how did this... I feel like when you look at your kid, you're like, this kid is changing drastically. They're changing. I'm hearing they're going to be strong too. What is this? You have the Justice card. So it could be some Libra here. Okay, Justice scales. I'm hearing balanced out. Balance. They need balance. This kid might be good at balancing too. I don't know why I just said that. So gymnastics could be something there. But I'm hearing balance. They need balance. This kid needs harmony and balance. I'm hearing birthday parties. They're going to like birthday parties. Their birthday party is going to be very significant to them. They're going to remember it. 7 of Wands guarded. But this kid, I'm telling you, this kid might be a fighter. They might be a little protective, or this is the energy of you being protective over them. But this kid could be a bit guarded. They might be in wrestling. You might want to put them in martial arts is what I'm hearing. Martial arts might be really good. I am getting like a warrior energy. They have a bit of a warrior energy, fighting for what's fair and what's right, for what's just. So this would be the kid that might want to be a firefighter or a cop Or, you know how kids be, they're like, oh, I want to be a cop, or I want to be a firefighter, or I want to be, you know, in the military, I want to be a soldier, or, you know, this is a kid that might have had a past life as a warrior, is what I'm hearing. So they're going to come through with that same warrior-like energy. So they might be guarded towards some people. I'm hearing you might get a phone call from their school talking about how they may have gotten in a fight. But when you find out why they're in a fight, it's because someone was either bullying them, or someone was talking bad about one of their friends, or messing with one of their friends, or someone took something for them. Okay. This is a kid that's outspoken, and they're going to say what's fair. So if they're in class and say that a teacher says something that's kind of off or mean, they might say it. They might say, well, you're mean. And then they're going to be like, whoa, everybody's going to be like, uh-oh, here we go. Here goes so-and-so. This is a kid that's going to be very protective over you, I'm hearing, and over the people close to them. So this would be a good big brother, a good big sister, okay? I'm hearing that they're going to want pets. So they might want like a dog or a cat. I'm specifically getting like a dog or a bird. They might want a dog or a bird. Maybe even a cat, though. You know, they want a pet. Interesting. We have the Three of Swords here. All right, so this is interesting. So remember how I talked about this kid might have injuries? This kid may actually have some injuries, and they might be like, oh, great. Like, I'm hearing that you're going to be like, what did you hurt now? So I'm getting this kid's going to be very active. They're just going to, I'm hearing they may not think all the time before they do something. They just want to go for it. They want to try it. And they might have some doctor's visits, a lot of doctor's visits. I'm also hearing that this kid, I'm going to be honest with you guys. See how we have the Death card here and we have the Three of Swords? I'm getting that this kid may experience a loss of someone, okay? So this could be like a, you know, a great-grandparent, a grandparent, an aunt, an uncle, cousin, or even a friend. Or it could be a pet as well. They might experience a passing of someone, and it's going to really affect their life. Like, this is going to change them in some type of way. Like, wow, like this is a conversation that you're going to have with them. Like, okay, you know, not everything lives forever. And I feel like this is going to be very heartbreaking to this kid, because that's how you're going to see how caring your kid is. Like, they're so hyper, but I feel that's how you're going to see how caring this kid is. And they might go through a bout of like sadness over that, okay? And you might have to get therapy or counseling for them, just because they might miss someone who may not be here any longer, okay? I'm also getting that for some of you guys, and I think this is in the family. Yeah, this could be a family member that might pass on, that they're going to remember, and it's going to bother them. Like, it's going to bother them. So you're going to be grieving, or they're going to be grieving, and it's just going to, they might deal with a bit of depression because of it. You know, so, and that there's a lot of people who deal with stuff like that. You know, kids experience grief too. So it could be an energy where you're going to have to talk to them about life, you know. Peace lilies are here big time. Peace lilies. This kid's going to be peaceful, but they're going to mourn something. Like, something's going to be, yeah, there's something that they're going to be sad about. They're going to hang on to you tightly. They're going to go back to that phase of hanging on to you tightly. And I'm hearing that you're going to have to encourage them to get back out there. Like, you know, you can't spend your life sad that you're going to lose, you know, people or things. Like, you have to live your life. Yeah, poor thing. And this could be vice versa. They could see you or your partner grieving, and it could bother them. But this kid is going to deal with some type of pain, okay? Whether it's, you know, I think it's emotionally. It's just mentally, like, wow, they're trying to process that. Okay. I'm also getting, I have to be honest with you guys, so I'm also getting this kid might actually see, they might be gifted spiritually, and they might see passed on people. It might make them scared. It might make them sad, okay? So this is the kid that if they're sleeping in their room, and all of a sudden, for some reason, you notice that they're afraid of the dark, which a lot of kids are afraid of the dark, or they panic before going to sleep at night. If they have anxiety at night, I'm getting that you want to pay attention to this energy. I'm getting that this kid may sense or actually see beings at night, like passed on people, passed on spirits. I'm hearing that they receive visitations from people who've passed away. Specifically for someone who's watching this, if you have an ancestor or someone who's passed away from a heart issue, this kid is going to be able to see that person. Okay, and it might freak them out at first, but they have a guardian that's passed on. Okay, so it's a good thing that they're being protected. At least you know who one of their ancestors and guardians are, but at the same time, it might creep them out that they're able to see this person so clearly. So they may not like sleeping in the dark. You're going to have a lot of night lights, a lot of lights, a lot of noise. You might want to get this kid into sound frequencies, fast. You might want to do a lot of like protection baths for this kid. A lot of like amulets, dream catchers in their space. This kid's going to want to know about spiritual knowledge. Teach them early. Teach them earlier. Have them do the same rituals that you do along with you so that they can get in the hang of it is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing this is the type of kid that can tell if a house is haunted. See, and that they're sensitive to energy. So this could be an empath. Yeah. So you really want to protect this kid. This kid might spend a lot of their time sleeping in the bed near you or sleeping in your room, okay? Now we have the Queen of Wands. Now, all fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, okay? And look, this is a cat here. And look, there's a dog, a cat and dog. This kid likes pets. I'm hearing pets might soothe this kid, especially at night. Look, day to night. Look at that, day to night. Yeah. For some of you, this is a tricky one. For some of you, this is a girl. For some of you, this is a boy. They're not being specific on this one. I'm getting masculine and feminine energies. And if it's a girl she likes sports, but she likes pink. She'll wear pink. She'll wear hot pinks. I'm getting gymnasts. This will be a girl who will be in gymnastics. What do we have here? Two of Wands. Yeah, so this person, once again, they just want to take off. They want to go for it, all right? They might like fashion. Look, it says winner, parent's choice. Parent's choice. I'm hearing you're going to get a kick out of it when this kid has crushes on people. I'm hearing that they might have a crush on certain adult friends. I'm not in a creepy way, but you might see that your kid lights up when a certain friend comes up. Like they might get shy and look, and you'll be like, oh my God, they call themselves like and so-and-so. Yeah. Look, we have the Three of Cups. So remember I talked about friends? I'm hearing you might have friends that have kids, and they're going to want to spend time with those kids. You need to let them hang out with friends. Okay, and look, we have skating. So they might like to go skating, rollerblading. That could be something that they like to do. And they might get hurt a lot, but they're going to love it. So this is for girls and boys. They're active. This kid is active. They might have a party at a skating rink. You might I'm hearing block parties. They might like the idea of block parties. We have the Hangman. This is making me think of gymnastics. See, this kid is very playful. Yeah, see, we have the Hangman coming over on top of the Three of Swords and the Death card. This kid is going to feel stuck. Like, this kid is going to be sad about someone. I'm telling you, like, there's someone that they might be around them, or a friend or a family member or a pet. I'm getting that this is a person. I'm going to be honest with you. It could be a person. And they're going to be a little sad about something that's happened to a person. Or they might just notice how some kids pick up on the things that are happening in the world much faster than other children. And this kid might be one of those. This kid might get sunburnt a lot is what I'm hearing. They like to be in the sun, okay? They like to be in the sun playing. This is a kid, they see a passed on animal on the street or something happening to someone, they're going to cry. They're going to freak out. They go from being hyperactive to, like, they're empathic. This is an empathic kid, and it is very sweet. It's good that they have such a big heart, but still, it's like, oh my God, poor baby. They have the Lovers here. So for them, it's very important that they see a happy family. It's very important. It's something about the father here. It's very important that they see a happy family. This is a kid that really needs a father figure. Okay, they're looking for a masculine figure. So the masculine figure is going to be very important in this kid's life. So it's very important that you choose the right counterpart. because this kid is really going to ask you, see, 10 of burdens, 10 of wands, this kid's going to be like, where's daddy? And if you aren't with this child's father, it might affect them in a bit. Not saying that you go and be with someone just for the sake of it. No. It's just that they're gonna look at other family. That might be what's causing the depression too. If their parent isn't in their life, the other parent isn't in their life, it could cause a lot of frustration for this kid. Like, why does so and so have two parents and I don't? Like, so there could be energy there as well for some of you guys where they just want to see love. They want to see both their parents in love and happy. So even if you are with a partner and you guys are arguing a lot, or if there's just some ups and downs, this kid gets affected by it. They're very sensitive. They pick up on energy like that. So yeah, that's another situation here is what I'm getting. They might deal with a lot of sadness because of that. They're going to ask a lot, where is so-and-so? And if their other parent isn't here a lot, I'm hearing that they're going to become guarded towards that parent. This is a smart kid. You're not going to be able to hide much from this kid. They're going to pick it up. I'm hearing that they might be a little nosy too towards what's going on. They're going to pick up on things quickly. But I'm just saying, I have to be honest with you guys. I know we want to hear all positive, but something's going to happen in this kid's life where they're going to be sad. It's like, yeah, we have saboteur, okay? Look, that's a kid. Well, I look at it as a kid, but actually now that I'm looking at it harder, it looks like a woman, an older woman. But it says, highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the change it would bring to your life. So this kid is getting over its fears, because remember, once upon a time you were clingy to them, you were clinging on to them, and now they're like, you know what, I'm just gonna jump for it, I'm gonna go for it. Okay, this kid likes to fly. They might like helicopters. This is a hot air balloon. They might like hot air balloons, but they like to go high, fast, like adrenaline. This kid likes adrenaline. Okay, they might like hiking and camping, helicopter rides. They might want to learn how to be a pilot. This kid is very fast. They like to fly is what I'm hearing. They like to fly. I'm hearing rock climbing. We have beggar, confronts empowerment. So there's a lot about empowerment. They need to feel empowered. So teach them I am affirmations. We have confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival. Awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. Beggar. So this is that clinginess. I'm just getting the fact that that's that clinginess that was once I'm hearing this was taught to them, but something could have happened in a past life that also caused them to kind of be clingy, and you're also clinging on to them. I don't know how to say this, and I don't want you guys to be paranoid or scared or anything like that, because this is not for everybody, and don't go to the worst case scenario, but this kid could have like a health issue. Remember I mentioned like they could have ADHD. It could be like something mental or emotional. Like if they dealt with grief, if they lost someone in the family, they could be dealing with grief. They could have some type of form of PTSD, or and sometimes people have that from past lives. Okay, they could be dealing with some type of health issue. And I'm getting that it's minor, but it is something that they might have to go to the doctor a lot for. Like they might have asthma, or there's something here that they may deal with that might make them sad. Like, I'm hearing you might have to slow them down sometimes. Like, they're constantly wanting to do things. It's like you need to calm down. Like, you have to slow down. You can't always run and jump and do everything like that. You got to breathe. I'm hearing that they just have a lot of energy. That's too many. They have, like, a lot of energy. I'm hearing the energy of two kids put into one. So, that's a lot. This kid is hyperactive. It's like they started off so meek and calm, and then they're going to... Jack. That's the baby, Jack. They're going to be like Jack. I'm telling you, it's like... then... It's just... This kid has gifts. They're spiritually gifted. As I said that, a card fell. Hold up. Let's see. What is this? What it is? Female. What is this? Femme fatale. I think that's what that card is. Hold on. This card is so hard to get that's on the floor, you guys. Let's see, what is this? But I feel like this kid could be, for some of you guys, this is a feminine child. And it says, highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when dependency is rejected. When your dependency is rejected. So this is that clinginess. So this kid is going to come out of that. And let's just say you might have some issues by the time they're a teenager. I'm hearing boy crazy. For some of you guys, if this is a girl, she's going to be a Queen of Wands. And she's going to be very, let's just say this, very girly. Okay, she might have a lot of crushes. She might want to go on dates early too. You guys are going to have some trouble with this girl. If it's a girl, I'm even hearing if it's a boy, he's going to be very flirtatious, very charming. And I feel like if he's a boy, he might have multiple crushes, like all out, like just, oh, I have a crush on, I keep hearing a Sarah. And then you're going to be like, okay, what happened to Sarah? Well, she was mean to me today, so now I'm with Jamie. So maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit, virgin. So this kid is innocent. I'm telling you, they're empathic. They're very sweet. Very, I'm hearing charming, but very sweet. Okay. I'm hearing they're going to be protective of kids that are very meek. Okay. For some of you, I'm hearing this kid will still be kind of meek. Even with all that energy, when they meet new people, it's going to be kind of like, did you hear my house creak? It's going to be like, who is this? I don't know about this person. Still some innocent energy there. I'm going to take this one out too. Hearts. They're all about love though. There's something with their heart chakra. They might have a heart chakra blockage. I think it has to do with something with the parents or their family. It says Messiah serving humanity with humility. So they're going to want to help the world. Remember I said that earlier. They want to help people. And you're going to have to teach them that, you can't go and save the whole world. But each person doing their part is going to help. I'm hearing Heal the World by Michael Jackson. They're going to love that song. Like that energy. Like they want to help people. Especially other children. I'm hearing children that are weak. Like, so this is a kid that might help a kid out that might have a disability. Or they're going to want to help other kids. They're going to look out for his. I'm telling you, this kid might get in a fight at school because someone was bullying a kid that's shy. Or they're going to protect animals. Something about protection and father. See, there's something about a father figure. I'm hearing communication. The relationship with the father will be highly important here. So if this is not happening, this will be an issue. All right. So this is where, and this, you really can't control this. The only thing that you can control is who you have a child with, right? So make sure that you get to know whomever you're seeing or, being with intimately, because this kid really wants a father figure. And if they do have a father figure that's in their life, they may like looking at the stars with this, this parent. They're going to really put the masculine figure, whether it's a father or a mother who's a masculine figure, if you're same sex, whoever's in that masculine role, they're going to put that parent on a plateau. And I know that's going to be like, but I gave birth to you. Like, but it's something about the masculine figure they look at for protection. So it says talent for creating and supporting life, positive guiding light with the tribal unit. See, it's very important that they have that light, I'm also hearing that if there's a grandfather or uncle or even a father figure, a masculine figure that's passed away could be watching over this kid. And that could be who they're seeing that might creep them out at first. But this could be a guardian angel or this could be an issue where like maybe a grandfather or uncle or cousin, someone that's close to them, a masculine figure, or even a coach, someone could pass away and it's going to affect this kid. Okay. So once again, the father is very important here. I don't know why I just heard tea dates. So if it's a girl, her father's still important. She's going to like tea dates with her father. I don't know. That's a thing. Tea dates. Wow. What is it that they call it? That's of kind of like a daddy's girl, but no, I'm getting dad's girl. No, girl dad. That's what I'm hearing. Girl dad. So that's very big here. And we have teacher. And it says ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. So I think this kid, telling you, there's something about teachers where they might be a little guarded. They might have one specific favorite teacher. They might also have a crush on this teacher, but they might have one specific favorite teacher that they really like. I'm also hearing that if a teacher passes away, once again, there's someone that they're going to miss. Like, they're going to be like, but I don't understand. They're trying to wrap their head around it. Like, but how could that happen? So they really, they are respectable, but I'm also hearing that they will give their teachers a hard time just because they're very intelligent, but they question a lot of things. They're questionable kids. They want to know what's happening and why, and you know, they're gonna, if they feel like something's off, they're gonna say it. This kid could also have the potential to be a great teacher in some type of area of life. Okay, so for example, maybe even in their teens, they could become a life coach, like not a life coach. Wow, they might become a life coach, but like a lifeguard, or they might help train kids in cheer or in gymnastics. Like, this kid is going to be able to help other kids that are younger than them. And I feel like they're going to be very protective over them too. They might like history. They might, see, remember I said heal the world? And we had the world here, the globe. So there could be something with social science, history, even health that they might be interested in. And look, we have vampire here. So they pick up on energy. Remember I told you that this vampire energy is popping up over the Three of Swords, the Hangman, and the Death card. So they pick up on, they might see like shadow beings. Oh my God, I hate to say that, but it's true. Some kids are gifted, and you're going to have to make sure that you're protecting their space. You might want to keep a protective amulet over them. Do spiritual cleanses in your home. Be aware of what people you're letting in your home and the vibrations that are around them. Make sure that they're watching, you know, positive things, listening to positive music. They're going to pick up on a lot of energy. It says, make you aware that someone or something is draining your life force. They're spiritually gifted. This kid is aware of people. This is a kid that might say, I don't like them. And you're like, you just met them though. And you're like, they're going to be like, I don't like them. They're just going to feel it. So pay attention when this kid doesn't like someone, okay? At the bottom, we have Hermit. Seek solitude to focus on intently on the inner life, serves personal creativity. So yeah, this person might retreat to create something new or to start a new project, but not for long. I'm not getting this kid is going to be a hermit for long, but when they're feeling guarded, they might take a step back, okay? But yeah, this kid, I'm hearing that they will have a soulmate. Like, you don't have to worry about this kid. They're not going to be alone. But I'm just getting that they're gonna give you a run for your money. I just heard that. They're going to give you a run for your money. So this kid is going to give you a lot to attend to, tend to, I'm hearing. Attend. So they might be a part of different events. What kind of traits can we get about this kid? Music. I said music earlier. So sound frequency is very important for this kid. They might play an instrument. You might want to teach them about sound frequency, play sound bowls for them, or drumming, or something with music could be very important for this kid. They may like to write. You might want to teach them to write a gratitude list. I'm hearing this kid is going to be, they're going to like science. They're going to want to know how the world, you know, they're going to care about the world, like the economy. They're going to care about the cosmos, the universe. Those are things. They might at some point have a bedroom that's themed as like the stars and the moon, the planets. Sync with the moon. So they're gonna be connected to the moon. I'm also hearing for some of you guys, if you're having a girl, I just heard James, but if you're having a girl, this girl, her moon, like her period might start during a certain moon cycle. Look to the stars. The moon cycles, moon phases, this kid could be into astrology, or you might want to look at their birth chart. You might want to teach them about their birth chart. You might want to teach them about astrology and connecting with the moon cycles and manifesting. But there's something here about phases that they're going to go through. They're very intuitive. This kid might be into astrology. They might become an astrologer. At the bottom, build strength. Remember I said martial arts. There's something about this kid being into martial arts. Look, there's a moon there on her. Martial arts is big here. It's going to help this kid to release pent-up energy, especially if they do go through any grief or something that's going to make them sad. Put them in martial arts. I'm hearing at a young age. It's going to help them to build strength. We have the strength card here too. So they're going to be very strong mentally, emotionally, and physically. I'm hearing this little sad issue that's going to happen is going to help them become even more stronger. It's going to be like, they're going to help other kids is what I'm hearing. So let's see if we can get some more on this kid before we jump into pile 2. What more information can we get on this child? Who's pile one's child? Fourth house, home, family, belonging, security, roots. This person cares about family, and that's Cancer. Family is big to this kid, okay? So make sure that they're surrounded by trustworthy people. So make sure that they're surrounded by family. Make sure that they're surrounded by, people. Don't seclude this kid, okay? It's very important. I'm hearing this kid definitely might have a sibling at some point, but I feel there might be an age gap, or there might be some time before you have another kid, or they might spend time with someone else's kid, like a close friend or family member's kid. Children. It says fifth house. Children, love, creativity, hobbies, pleasures. Creativity is big here. Having them involved in hobbies is big here. Having them help you around the house is big. So have them help you clean. Have them help you cook. Have them help you around the house. This is going to make them feel needed and included. And it's also going to help them to have independence. They're going to know how to do things. They're going to like to paint is what I'm hearing. Love. Leo. This is a Leo. Look at that. Wow, mail just came. See, they might run to the door. Let's see. 12th house, limitations, retirement, letting go, resilience, spirituality, faith. This kid's highly spiritual, and they're going to overcome any limitations that they might have. Yeah, but they might have a hard time letting go of certain things like people or places or things that no longer serve them, okay? One more. The moon. So there is a lot of feminine energy here. We have sync with the moon. Look to the stars. Now we have the moon card again. And this says the mother, the wife. See, they're very connected to their mom. I'm hearing if this is a little boy, they will get married at some point. But if this is a girl, she's going to be a wife or a mother in the future. But this is a very feminine energy. So this kid, if it is a boy, they are in tune with both sides of themselves, the masculine and feminine energies. If this is a girl, then she's in tune with both sides as well, because there is a lot of masculine energy here. But we have intuition, inside world, emotions, needs, comfort zone. See, they're getting out of their comfort zone, inside world, that world, tapping in with their emotions, intuition. They're highly gifted. This kid is gifted. What do we have at the bottom? We have, I don't know if this is sesquisquare. I don't know what the heck this word is, but it says fear, imperfection, acknowledge, and transform. See, that the death card with the Scorpio, overcoming fears, limitations, transforming, I feel like there's going to be a lot of looking at what's holding them back, okay? Mindfulness is key with this kid. I want to see what else we can get on them before we move on. What other signs can we get on pile two's baby or babies? Because this kid, they're gifted. Gifted. Soulmate. This kid could be a soulmate of yours. Remember I said spirit baby? They could already be watching you. So look at the moon and the stars. The moon and the stars are big here. They might want the little light up stars in their room, or those lights that, certain lights that light up in their room, a night light. I'm telling you, create like a galaxy for this kid. They might like camping and hiking. I think I said that earlier, okay? They like nature. Like Boy Scout or Girl Scout, but this kid might actually have a soulmate. I kept getting like a flirty energy for them when they became a teenager. So this person might actually find one of their soulmates quite early. It might scare you a bit because like, oh great, now they have their first boyfriend, their first girlfriend. Oh yikes. But yeah, so that's something to pay attention to. They're gonna like picnics as well. Going to the beach, spend time in the nature. Shaman, see, this kid is spiritually gifted healer. They might actually work in the healing profession. Remember I had that Three of Swords where someone's in a hospital? They could work in the healing profession. We also had the Scorpio death card. So they might be drawn to people who are older. That sounds bad, but they might be drawn to people who are sick. They might be a helper of some sort. They're a healer. I think they pick up on energy and people are drawn to them. They're a healer. They might actually be able to heal people that are going through things. Okay, so this kid might jump into sound healing, astrology, learning how to, I don't know. I'm hearing alignment, knowing when things are in alignment, but also Reiki healing is what I'm hearing, okay? But Hermit, remember I had the Hermit and we have this bear. The bear goes into hibernation for a certain amount of time, then they come out. So this kid might have time where they spend a lot of time with friends and family, and then they might retreat for a little bit and then come back out. But the moon's important to this kid. Alignment. I'm hearing the pyramids. Egypt might be big. The Sphinx. We have a lot of lions here. I think the Sphinx is going to be big. Egypt is big. They may have had a past life there. Or they might connect with starseed energy. And a past life with Egypt. They are a rebel for sure. With all that fire here, they're rebellious. They can be a little bit of a rebel, but for a good cause. I'm hearing rebel for a good cause. Rebel for a good cause. They're going to do things differently. The truth seeker is what I'm hearing. Resilience. They are strong. They will grow and bloom through it all. No stopping this kid. But they just need to feel empowered. You have to remind them of their power. You have to say those I am affirmations with them. Get them to write them down, okay? Make that a habit for them. And at the bottom, you have finder of lost things. So they like to seek out knowledge. They like to seek out wisdom. See elephants. They might like elephants, lions. I'm hearing animals like safari energy. Wild animals. They love animals, okay? One more. Let's see what else we can get on this kid. I wish I could get more. The rising. Look at those stars in the lion here. The lion, they are courageous, very royal, very bold. I'm hearing Lion King. Lion King, the old one and the one with Beyonce. You might want to show him Black is King, but for some of you. But Lion King could be big here. Remember how the baby lion lost his father? There's an energy here where this kid may grieve a family member or a grandparent. I don't know why I keep saying great-grandparent. They could be grieving a friend or someone, and it's going to help them to become stronger. And that's not for all of you, but that's for someone or a couple of someone specifically. They're going to grieve something throughout their life. Now, that's not saying that this is going to happen in their childhood. This could happen when they're a teenager or an adult or even in mid-adult. But it's like the angels are letting you know ahead that they're going to grieve someone, and it's going to make them very strong, okay? Someone or something, okay? The lion energy is here heavy. They might have a lion animal guide, or they are a Leo. They have a heavy lion-like energy. So you might want to put a lion stuffed animal in their room, okay? That's powerful. You might want to do more research on the lion, what that represents, because this kid has lions all around them, protectors, guides. Venus undone. This is tricky. This one, it could be a boy or a girl, you guys. But we have the moon here again. They're going to care about the way they look. I'm telling you, for some of you, it's a girl who's going to... And for some of you, this could be both of your kids. This could be two kids. Remember, we first got one, then we got two. One kid could be very Venetian and into their appearance, and one cares more about the galaxy and the planets and what's happening in the world. And it's like a balance. Let's see what else. Alignment. Remember I kept saying alignment? This kid cares about the planets and how they're in alignment, how they work. I'm also hearing astronomy. This kid cares about the planets. Like, this kid might be into Tesla. I'm also hearing Nikola Tesla. So they're going to be into a lot of brainy things, but like learning about the world and outer space and aliens. They might become involved with like aliens and star seeds. They might be a Lyran. You might want to look that up. They might be a Lyran, and they might tell you that from an early age, and you're going to be like, what the actual hell did you just say to me? And they're going to be like, Mom, I think I'm a Lyran. I'm an alien. You're going to be like this. How'd you come across this knowledge? I saw it in a dream. Then you're going to be like, whoa. Roots. The roots. See the family. The roots is big here. You had another card that talked about roots and family. So, and they might have animal guides, a lot of animal guides, but the roots are big here. Family, their upbringing, their foundation needs to be balanced, okay? It needs to be balanced. It needs to be fair. They need equality. They need an equal give and take. Okay, and I'm hearing this kid needs both parents. It will affect them in some type of way if the other parent isn't as involved. Okay, now what do you have at the bottom? We have the Way of the Wanderer. This kid is a wanderer, the full card. Yeah, they like to go on adventures. They like to travel, sightsee. They like vacations. So this kid loves the moon. They might want to go outside and watch the moon with you. Look at the stars. Remember, we had a couple cards talking about that. The stars and the moon are big for these kids, or one kid. And that also lets you know that your kids are star seeds, here to uplift the planet. So that's what I have for you guys. Pal 1, ebb and flow. They love it. They love nature. So that's what I have for you guys. I wish I could figure out more on what this kid, you know, what their gender is, but I'm not getting that. And I find that quite interesting that I'm not getting a gender on this kid. But a part of me feels like leave it. You know what? I'm not gonna leave it. I'm gonna be nosy. Let's be nosy a little bit more. Community. See, family, community is very important. Make sure they have trustworthy people around them and around you. I want to see if we can get a sex. Holy Spirit, is this a boy or a girl, or is it both? The Sun. That was your first card. There's a baby here. You see that baby? Ace of Cups, love. This kid is loving, so loving. This might be a boy. This might be a boy. What gender is this kid? The Garden and the Gate. So they might retreat sometimes. They're going to be back out there. This looks like a little girl. And it has 2 white butterflies. So I'm getting a passed on ancestor might connect with them via white butterflies. They like flowers too. All these red flowers, buy them flowers if they're a girl. But even if this is a boy, make sure you have fresh like plants and flowers in your home. What gender is this kid? Storm warning, yeah. So this kid, I'm telling you, they're gifted. When I see this card, I think of a kid that loves nature. They're going to love the environment. But this kid might be able to tell when something's going to happen. Like they might say, Mom, I feel like something's off. And then all of a sudden an earthquake comes or something. They're going to know. They might also like chess. Whenever I see this card, I think of chess for some reason. Strategic. This is a tricky one. For some of you guys, I think this is a boy and a girl you guys may have. Daughter value. They may come into some money in their lifetime. Something they're going to do. Man holding a heart. They crave a masculine attention, whether this is a boy or a girl, okay? Or both. I feel like this is both for some of you guys. I feel like this is a boy and a girl. You had one at first and then you had 2. Some of you guys might be lucky enough to have a boy and a girl. Look at that, those 2 kids playing in the background. Interesting. Okay. So that's what I have for you, pal 1. I hope that was able to help you in some type of way. But yeah, that's what we have here. I know that was a lot, and I wish it could have been more clear, but I feel like they might like skiing as well, but that's all I'm getting right now. They're not being very clear with me about, oh my God, there's a line in this. Look, when I shuffled, we have the Hierophant. Look, there's lion statues. Look, you have the Taurus symbol back here. So spirituality, churches, temples might be big to them. They might like statues, architecture. They may like art, looking at shapes. You know how on chess, they have the little, the chess pieces. They like stuff like that. They love that. They may have had a past life with something with the Sphinx and I'm here structures, architecture, statues, art, sculpting might be something big for them. Lions are huge for this kid. Point blank, period. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, kiddo. That's wild. Okay. I'm just like shook, like, okay. All right. I wish I could get more on this kid. I wish they would just, but I guess it's meant to be. There's only so much. I want to see what angel is with this kid. Archangel Michael is with this kid. I can't make this up. I have a charms that have different angels, archangels. Archangel Michael is a kid that's heavy with a kid. Archangel Michael is a kid. Maybe this kid's name, they're Michael or Miguel might be of significance. Archangel Michael might be a kid that this... Oh my God, why do I keep saying Archangel Michael might be a kid? Remember I said warrior angel? And look, we have sun at the bottom of the deck. Sun, the father, the husband. Deep self, soul, self-esteem, vitality, personal radiance. Yeah, this kid has a lot of masculine, Leo, lion, warrior-like energy. A go-getter. They're going to be very successful and strong. But yeah, they might... Archangel Michael might be watching over your child or children, okay? That was weird how all that came out. Oh, okay. So we have the numbers 1 and 2. We have 30, we have 10, we have 31. We have 1 a lot here. We have 7 here. We have 10 here twice. No, 3 times. 10 is here 3 times, you guys. So these are numbers that might be significant to you. I'm probably going to do a reading like this again with some other cards just to see what else we can get. So stay tuned just in case I do another one down the line. But I feel like this does give you a little bit of a peek into who this kid is and how they work. Oh my God, look what we see, the world. This kid loves the world. With the crown. Yup. Can't make that up. Can't make it up. So this is where you're going to have to ask yourself. And look, we have Freya trying to come out here. Cats. Warrior goddess of strength, passion, and magic. Very passionate, very strong. I cannot make this stuff up when cards pop out like this. Yeah, this kid's powerful. They're going to look out for other people. Mother. For some of you guys, this could be a twin. I just randomly heard that. For some of you guys, it could be a twin, and it's just that the masculine figure, you might have a boy and a girl, and the masculine one is more dominant, is what I'm hearing. Just coming out like more dominant. Like, pay attention to me. Whoa. If you have a twin, or if you already have a kid and this sounds like your kid, let me know. Like, I really want to know if this is your kid or not, because... Whew. It's a lot of energy here. I'm keeping you guys here because sometimes when I put the cards up, I get more information. So I always like to linger when I do this because you never know. Like, you literally never know. Kid definitely likes nature. They might have 2 good friends is what I'm hearing. 2 good friends that might be longtime friends with them. I'm hearing that they're going to love people fiercely. And they might get their heart broken. Like, I'm hearing that their first heartbreak is going to be interesting. You're going to see it. They're givers. They're givers. I'm hearing this kid might give someone their lunch money, or they might give someone their lunch. Yeah. They're going to be wanting to help the homeless. They're going to want to save stray dogs, stray cats, the whole shebang. Like, this is, they're probably an earth angel. If you think about it, they probably were sent here to help the world. You're going to start seeing signs of this early is what I'm hearing. Look, sculpting is big. This kid likes art. They like art history. Just make sure they have the right people around them because they might be tempted. I'm hearing they, in school, they might come across the wrong crowd. And you're going to have to, talk to them about that is what I'm hearing. We have the Empress again. You guys might have twins, or there could be a kid that is going to follow up closely after this kid. They might be like 2 years younger than this kid, but it's going to give you enough time to really learn about the child. They could even be more than 2 years older than this kid, but they're still going to be young around the same age. Not around the same age, around the same time. Gifted. High Priestess. They might visit you before they even get here is what I'm hearing. Another person with a cat, with a wild lion or animal. That's a tiger. Feline energy, Lyran, okay? So that's what I have for you guys. I hope it was able to help you. Let's move on to Pal 2. Pal 2. I can't remember which cards you guys had. Did you have the lips, Pal 2? Oh my God, I can't remember. But Pal 2, you should know who you are, Pal 2. You chose Pal 2, whether it was the lips or it was the eye. I think it was the lips, but Pal 2, Holy Spirit, let's burn some sage. Let's get some new energy here. Holy Spirit, can we get some info on Pal 2, the people who chose Pal 2? What are their children or child like? How many children will they have? What will this child be like? Can we get some information on this kid? Oh, I just burnt myself. I just heard hard-headed. Okay. You know how they say sometimes some people have to get burnt to know? Like, you know, you can tell them not to do something, but sometimes people, they want to go and play with fire. Okay. That's for someone, or maybe a couple of you. All right, Holy Spirit. What can we learn about this kid? First of all, why don't we do this? Let's roll the dice first. How many kids will Pal 2 have, Holy Spirit? New energy, Holy Spirit. People watching this, what do they need to know for their highest good? How many kids will Pal 2 have? Well, I don't know if y'all actually gonna have this many kids, but 6. Let's roll again. How many kids will Pal 2 have? Now we have 2. So 6, 2. Let's see what else. 6, 2, 3. For some of you guys it's 6, or some of you guys it's 2. For some of you guys it's 3. Okay. Jeez Louise. All right, Holy Spirit, what does Pal 2 need to know about their kid or their children? Can we get a sign? The Ace of Cups wants to come out right away. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. That dove there represents the Holy Spirit for me and peace. I just heard sanctity. Is that a word, sanctity? I don't know. Wow, I just heard... Oh, we have the Ace of Swords at the bottom. So you got 2 aces now. Look at that crown. Ace of Swords. I'm bending down to pick up this card. I love this deck. It's a pre-Raphaelite deck, I believe. I feel like somebody's going to ask that. We have the Queen of Wands. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Okay. Now we have the Ace of Swords. They're telling me to take this out. So this person, this kid might like birds. They might like cats. Doesn't have to, but Ace. 1. 1 now. 2. The beginning. Oh my God. The Ace of Pentacles. You guys have almost all the aces, and we have the High Priestess here. 2. Okay, so look. 3 aces. The Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. I don't know why, you guys. 3 kids, 3 aces. 1 might be a water sign. 1 might be an air sign. 1 might be an earth sign. Look, they all look different too. Wow. Well, I hope y'all ain't having triplets all at once. I mean, it could be. I mean, if it is, congratulations. Whew, good luck. But yeah, this is interesting. What's crazy is you have all signs here. You don't have the Ace of Wands. It's the only Ace of Wands. You don't have the Ace of Wands. It's the only ace that you're missing. But you do have the Queen of Wands. This is all feminine right now. 1 is giving me a little bit of masculine energy. Let's see something. What's at the bottom? High Priestess energy. I'm hearing something about the Akashic records. Something. So these are... Something that was aligned, something that was meant to happen for you, is what I'm hearing. Having multiple children. That might be why all those numbers came out. What else can we get about Pal 2's kid? Page of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay. Pages are youthful energy for me. So definitely an earth sign, possibly. What else? 8 of Swords. I'm hearing this kid may deal with anxiety of some sort. We have the Strength card here. What's crazy is Pal 1 had the Strength card. And this is falling under the Queen of Wands. I feel like they're going to look to you with a lot of admiration in awe. Like, wow, my mom is strong, beautiful, and creative. So whatever it is that I'm hearing, that there's something that you do creatively, or some type of hobby or some type of skill that you have naturally that they're going to pick up. Like, so say if you're a natural artist, like you never needed anyone to teach you how to draw, but maybe you did go to art school, but maybe you just do something naturally. There's something that you do naturally that this kid is also going to be able to do naturally. And this could have to do with music or something with the arts. You guys might work on things together, like projects together. Let's get more information about this kid. The Empress. The Empress. Okay. Mother energy. All right. Perfect. Taurus, Libra. Taurus. This kid might be a Taurus. Two of Wands here. I just heard train your dragon. So they may like that movie, Train Your Dragon. Moving forward, making plans, learning knowledge, learning wisdom. This kid may like books. You might want to read to this kid, or these kids might like books. There's something with schooling that you might homeschool them for a bit, or you might teach them a lot at home. That's always good. But there's something about them feeling, not knowing how to express emotions so easily. The Nine of Swords, yeah. This kid might be up at night, like they might have nightmares. They might not like sleeping in the dark. This kid might be I'm hearing a night owl, like they stay up at night. You might have to battle with their sleep schedule when they're young. It's going to be like, oh, great. Like, come on now. Could you just get some sleep? Get some sleep. And in their mind, they're thinking about all the things that could happen in the world. So, yeah, she's thinking about a volcano. So this kid could easily get anxious and afraid of things. So this kid may not be able to watch certain things. I'm hearing hypersensitive to what they see on TV and what they see in the world. It's going to keep them stuck even though they're not stuck. And they're going to learn how to be strong. This is a kid who I'm hearing scaredy cat. So kids might tease this kid about being a scaredy cat, or one of your kids. Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So far we have heavy earth, fire, and air energy. Yeah, they're gonna need to learn how to speak up. They might have a fear of speaking, you guys, or something about speaking up for themselves about what was seen. They might be a little timid to speak up, one of your kids. I'm hearing one of them, not all of them, because I think one is going to be very clear spoken and very ambitious and creative. One might be artsy. They might love the arts. Very creative soul. But I'm hearing an overactive mind. So they may have an overactive crown chakra for one of your kids. Three of Swords, an overactive crown chakra. So they're going to be sad about something. Strength card, Three of Swords. And what's crazy is she's thinking about kin. So kind of like Pal 1, I feel like this kid is going to watch your love life. So just make sure you have the right person, the right partner in your life. They're not going to like it to see their parents or one of their parents argue with someone, is what I'm hearing. This person has anxiety. I just think that one of your kids is going to have anxiety issues. They might deal with some bullying at school. One of them. Ace of Wands finally came out, along with the Ace of Pentacles again. So now you have all 4 aces, including another ace. So you might have 4 kids. You remember you have 6 here. So you literally, let's think about it. You have 4 aces, a Queen of Swords, and a Queen of Wands. That's 6. Now you have another Ace of Pentacles. So you might actually have more than 1 kid. So this could be varied. Like, for some of you guys, you might just have 3. For some of you guys, you might have 4. And for some of you guys, you might have 6. I'm getting a lot of girls. You guys are going to have a lot of girls. And I'm getting a lot of heartbreak here. So you might deal with, I just heard she's a heartbreaker. So you might have a kid that's a heartbreaker. You see how this guy's looking at her and she's like, So you might deal with, I'm just getting a lot. I hate saying this, but you might have 1 or 2 that are quite fast. And you know, when we say, oh, they fast, meaning that they may like older boys. They might want to grow up quicker. And it's just like, hold on. No, that is too grown. You need to slow down. And no, you are too young to go on a date. Calm it. Slow your roll. New beginning. I'm hearing that you might get pregnant back to back, or this could be like you might have a set of twins or triplets. Yeah, you might have a set of twins or triplets. I'm getting that your kids are We got the Queen of Wands again. They might be very giving, very nurturing is what I'm hearing. Givers. They're going to know how to, I'm hearing your kids are going to know how to give to others because there's multiple siblings. They're going to know how to work with other children. But one specifically is going to have something either with a speech problem, or they might have some type of social anxiety. Even though they have siblings, they're kind of like the little, I hate to say that, but what do they call it? The rut of the bunch? Like they're the small one, like the one that's a little bit more meek and timid, needs a little bit more attention. Yeah, that kid. And then you have one that's very creative and ambitious, and it's very, I'm hearing they like music, they like arts. Then you have one that likes poetry. They may also like arts, but they're more on the like nerdy side, like they're very book smart. And then you might have another one that's just, I'm hearing you might have two kids that are very empathic, and two other ones where they're kind of like in their own world, like they're doing their own thing. They're kids that can kind of, I don't want to say take care of themselves, but sometimes you have kids that are quite independent. I feel like you might have two that are independent. You still need to check on them and spend time with them and teach them. But I'm getting that you might have two of them that are quite empathic. One specifically might have social anxiety and maybe dealing with being bullied at school. The other one's a lot more giving and very nurturing, okay? Very sweet, like, very innocent. Wow, that was straight to the point on multiple energies. Trying to see what else I can get on these kids. One could be have Pisces in their chart is what I'm hearing. Animals are big here again too. These kids might like animals. I mean, what kids don't like animals? But I think one of them, they're just going to feel trapped. Like they're not going to know how to, it's their emotions or their thinking. They're going to be nervous. Like they're going to be a little nervous. They may have a hard time sleeping at night. I'm hearing they might wet the bed at night. So they're going to be a little bit more attached to you. And there's another kid that's a giver. They're a bit more empathic. They're just more caring. I'm hearing they have a big heart. And they're a giver. Like this kid is going to give you gifts. One of them is going to be like, hey, Mom, I made you something. You know, always making you something, right? One of them is going to be in a lot of talent. I'm hearing talent. Why did I just hear talent agency? So that could be something. But one kid is going to be something. They're going to show off their talents a lot. Like they might do a lot of theater or something. Like, I don't want to say golden because I think all children are golden. But I feel like one of your kids specifically is going to be more independent. And they're going to be very, I'm hearing excel. So they're going to be very fast. Like a fast learner. Artistic genius. Like they're going to be moving towards the arts quickly. And they're going to just go for it. And I feel like you're going to be like, wow, like they have no fear. And they may be a lot like you, or like their father or mother, whomever's watching this. And then there's another one where they're very brainy. They may like to read books, very, I'm hearing they're intuitive, but they like esoteric knowledge. And they also like learning about the world. This kid is smart, and I'm hearing that they like to speak. So they may make poetry, they may write books, they may, I'm hearing, what is it called? They might be the president of the class. Like they're more studious. One's more artsy, one's more studious. And then you have the other two, where one's more giving and caring and empathic. They might be a healer at heart, have some healing capabilities. And they're like healing. They want to nurture. And I feel like they're going to be close to the other child. They're going to be close to the child who deals with a lot of anxiety and social anxiety and trauma or whatever this is. This kid, I feel like this kid may have had something come through from a past life that it's like karma that they're trying to heal through. But I feel that this kid is going to be strong. I actually want to get more information on that kid. But we have children. Fifth house keeps coming up, came up in the first reading. Children, love, creativity, hobbies, pleasure. So have them work together. Even if they are different ages, have them work together. I don't know why I feel like this could be like maybe two sets of twins or triplets. But one has a younger approach. The one who deals with social anxiety is more the baby, okay? That one may have been babied, and maybe that's why they're kind of like meek and timid. They're smart, but they just don't know how to express themselves. They want to be up under you. I'm feeling like they're going to have a strong connection with animals. That one's going to have a strong connection with animals. We have semi-square, discomfort, doubts, hesitation, indecision, lack of confidence. That's that child. That child's going to have some, like, they might doubt themselves. They're not going to be as, like, a goal, like, ooh, thrill seeker as some of the other ones. They might deal with some discomfort or lack of confidence. You're going to really have to work with this kid on their identity and their belief in themselves. I'm hearing you can if you believe. So you might watch Prince of Egypt with them. You might play that song for them. This kid's going to need a lot of reassurance, a lot of backup. Like, you're going to have to really coach this kid to believing in themselves, okay? And then try to get them to leave their comfort zone and get out of their shell. We have in conjunction, adjustments to make, learning through experience. Yeah, so you're going to learn through this kid. Now, although I originally felt like this could be the baby of the bunch, this could be the oldest, and then that's why the other ones are going to be so different, because you're going to learn what to do differently with the other kids. And that's just for some of you guys. What else can we get? What about this kid over here? One of your kids might have a connection with peacocks. One has a connection with dragons. One has a connection with lions and felines. And one might have a connection with water animals like dolphins, fish, whales, even sharks. We have fixed, stabilize, maintain, strengthen. So one of your kids could be like a Taurus or a Leo. It's very a fixed sign, or a Scorpio, okay? They're fixed in their ways. I think the giver, the one who's kind of quiet and is just more giving and taking care of others, might be fixed in their ways. Like, they love to help others, but if you try to get them to do something when they don't want to do it, they're not going to move. They're not going to budge. They might give you a bit of a hard time there. Why do I keep shuffling? Let's see what's at the bottom. Union, partnership, love, compromise. Yeah. There's going to be a lot of compromising here. A lot of love. Let's see what's at the bottom. We have Pluto, transformation, inner power, unconscious, depth, sexuality, the shadow worker. So yeah, I feel like that one that's anxious, they may be dealing with a lot of shadow work, but they're going to transform. They just need to tap into their inner power. Let's see what else we can get about these kids. Thunder and lightning. I'm getting power, but I don't know why I'm hearing Thunder and Lightning by Janae Aiko. Love. One of them is just a hopeless romantic. I think that's the giver, the one who's fixed. Thunder and Lightning. I'm hearing, I'll pray for you. That kid, I'm hearing Janae Aiko's lyrics. Woke up at something 6 doing rituals, burning incense just to wish you well. That's that kid. The fixed one, the one who's just a giver, right? The roots, family, okay? The family tree, ancestors. They need to learn about that. They're connected to their roots, connecting to the roots. One of them, like I said, may sense when things are going to happen in the world. We have moonlight, okay? Connection to the moon, connection to Venus energy. A lot of feminine energy. I'm telling you, I think these are mostly girls. You might have one, but maybe one's a boy. The giver might be a boy. The thunder and lightning one, the one who might be spiritually aware, that one could be a boy, could be, or just have a lot of masculine energy. But we have Fae-born. So some of your kids might be connected to the elementals like mermaids and fairies. This Fae-born one is coming over the creative child, the one, no, I take that back. The Fae-born is coming over the one who's outspoken, the one who likes an esoteric knowledge. So they might find out that they're an elemental. The moonlight is coming up over the one who is anxious. So they need to follow their intuition. I'm hearing that the more they tap into their spirituality, it's going to help them to gain their inner power. So you might want to teach that the one who struggles with self-worth and anxiety, that one needs to learn about moon cycles, moon phases, spirituality. Because I'm hearing 2 of your kids are already tapped into spirituality, but in different ways. These are spiritual kids, but they do it differently. One's more concerned with esoteric knowledge. Oh, looking at, I'm hearing they want to know the facts. They want to know the facts and studies and research. One likes rituals. They like to do rituals. They like the earth, spending time in earth and connecting with the different cycles of the planet is what I'm hearing. That creative one has a connection with their ancestors. That the one who has social anxiety here, but has a lot of love to give, but just doesn't know how to express and they feel stuck. They need to connect with the moon. They need to stand in their power. They need to connect with their femininity more, and embrace it. They're going to be called sensitive throughout their life, and it's going to bother them. But what they need to know is being sensitive is sometimes a good thing. It's a gift, right? Crystal visions, yeah. They're going to be gifted. Look at those 3 moons. See? They're going to be gifted kids. They want to connect with crystals. We have full circle, coming full circle. I feel like maybe 2 of your kids are going to be a lot like you and you and the father, you and the mother. And we have transmutation, right? So the one who has anxiety needs to learn how to transmute that energy into something positive and something powerful. That kid might be the one who writes a book about their life or how they got over fears and worries. Let's see what else we can get for these kids. Energy work. They might be into energy work, or you might want to teach them that. Deep breathing. The one who deals with anxiety, she needs to learn about energy work and healing and breathing deeply in the cosmos. That kind of came up in Pile 2, the cosmos. Aromatherapy. So the one who is a giver might be connected to aromatherapy. Remember we said burning incense just to wish you well. I don't know why they keep taking me back to that song. So they made like plants. They made like flowers and essences. Candles. That creative one likes to sing. We already knew that. Theater, something with using their voice, their creativity. What about this book smart one? Ace of Swords, intuition. They're going to intuitively know information and share with others. Have them help you clean up the house. Have them bond together. The more they can bond together without judgment, they can pick up on each other's qualities and traits, because I'm hearing that there's something from each one that the other could use. Okay, like the highly book smart one, intuitive one, could use a little bit more empathy. The one that's creative could use a little bit more kindness and givingness. And the one who deals with social anxiety can use more confidence, like the passionate one, the creative one. The one who's a giver could spend more time learning more about what they're feeling called to do. So they could learn from each other. And we have hydrate. So drinking more water. I'm hearing teaching them how to eat healthy could be very helpful. Teaching them about eating healthy, meditation, prayer. Let's see what else we can get about these kids. Let's see. So powerful. Healer. What did I say? They're healers. I think all 4 of your kids are healers. They just do it in a different way, or all 3, however many you're going to have. We have passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Ability to help transform pain into healing. Reiki. This is reminding me of Reiki. So I'm telling you, teach them about Reiki. Learn Reiki and teach it to them. Sound healing. That's why they're sensitive. That one specifically that's dealing with anxiety issues, that one can really benefit from healing, learning Reiki and learning how to use it on themselves and others, as well as the one who's a giver. You're going to have to teach that kid how to maintain their energy and protect their energy, because they may give a lot. And this other one as well. They're more sensitive. I just heard rainbow children. For some of them, they could be rainbow children. We have damsel. Yeah, that one... That one that deals with social anxiety, we have damsel. Damsel says, understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. So they're going to have to learn how to take back their power and how to take care of themselves. Independence. Right? I can't make this up. You're seeing it. Okay, what else do we need to know? See, they dealt with bullies. Wow. And one of your kids might be a little bit more... not as empathic, not as kind to the others, or to one specifically, like they might bump heads. But we have this bully here, right? And it says, highlights your tendency to intimidate others, helps you to confront the inner fears that bully you. So for some of them, they deal with the fears of being bullied. Maybe 2 of them, or maybe one specifically was bullied. I said that before. We have visionary. That's the artist. We have capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others, willingness to proclaim a visionary. Willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. I take that back. That's the bookworm, the one who's intuitive. So one of them might have visions of things before they happen. Damn, you got a lot. You're gonna have a lot to be working with these kids. Woo! They're amazing though. It's just like, wow, like they have so much that they can do. And Pal 1 had this card, Messiah, serving humanity with humility. Yeah, so they might be helpers and healers of the world. Let's see, let's get more information. What do we have here? Samaritan, refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. So yeah, this kid might go and start helping those who are bullied, or the ones who were the bully, the ones being bullied, or not the ones being, but the ones who are bullying people. That's weird. Refine your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. So we have a lot of heal the world energy, kind of like Pal 1. Like these kids like to heal. Slave. So maybe that's why that one dealt with all that anxiety and feeling trapped. They may have had a past life that was kind of wild. And it says surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. So one of your kids is going to be, when it's seeing Messiah, healer, and slave, one might become like a monk, or they might go on like a spiritual journey where they're like in full devotion of the divine. And one can be very athletic. Okay, we have dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal willpower, and strength of spirit. I feel like that's the Wands energy. Whichever one might have a lot of fire in their chart could be very active. Yeah, very active is what I'm hearing. Let's see something. Artists. Some of them can be into art, expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the 5 senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. Yep. Okay, let's see what else we can get here. I'm going to take these up. Let's see what else we get. Femininity is big here. Like tapping into their femininity and masculinity. But we have a lot of feminine energy. Just big time. Most of these cards have women on them. And so I think that's a sign that you probably will be having mostly girls. Or just a lot of feminine energy in your home. What else? Attachment. So yeah, there's something I'm hearing, take the mask off. So one of your kids or a couple of them might be trying to be like everyone else. It's like, no, be authentically you. You are supposed to be you're sent here to be unique anyways. There might be an attachment to like identity. Like if you have twins and say they're identical, there might be an issue where it's like, I'm trying to be unique. I want to be different from my sibling. We are not alike, you know? They're trying to figure out how to express themselves in a way that's different. They may do so in drastic ways just to seem different or to stand out from their sibling. Or even if it's triplets, you know? And also loving themselves. We have woman. Well, I thought we had woman coding your heart. I don't know why I heard that. But we have first chakra Archangel Michael. What's interesting is Pal 1 had Archangel Michael come up. So teaching them about Archangel Michael and letting them know that they are protected, especially the one who deals with anxiety, would be very helpful. Teaching them about the chakras, the root chakra, helping them to ground their energy nature would be helpful. You need to, this Pal, people who chose this Pal, you have to teach your kid about some type of spiritual, get them into something spiritual. Some type of routine is what I'm hearing, a routine to help them ground themselves. Because you're going to be busy. 4 kids, 3 kids, 5, 6, however many you have. You're going to be busy, so you're going to have to teach them. Teach them by example. I'm hearing lead by example. So if you do yoga, have them do yoga with you. If you meditate, have them meditate with you. If you do sound bowl healing, whatever, reading, have them do that along with you. I'm hearing limit technology. I heard that very clear. Limit technology for this group of people. We have blossoming abundance. 3. They are going to be very abundant. They're going to be very talented. And look, we have door to personal healing and happiness. A lot of healing energy. So they may also work with Archangel Raphael is what I'm getting. Archangel Raphael. We have another dove here. So peace. Peaceful kids. And we have another peacock. Peacocks and doves are very important for you in this reading. We have them here multiple times. Flowers. Bring flowers into your space. Make sure that they have flowers in their room. Make sure that they connect with those flower essences. Remember, we had aromatherapy. Have a diffuser, lavender at night to get them to calm down. You know, have them talk. Maybe create a circle where they talk about what they're grateful for each day, or what they want to do tomorrow, or how they feel at night, or, you know, create some type of sacred space for them. And we have the thinking woman. Yeah, so some of them can be in their head a little bit. This is feminine energy heavy. You guys are gonna have a lot of women. A lot of women. Yeah, a lot of girls. is there a movie called The Daughters or something like that? But anyways, we have the contract. So yeah, it's karma. It's like justice. These are, I'm here soul family. Like they're supposed to come here in this lifetime through you. Libra energy, fairness. One may leave home quicker than the others. That might scare you. But I'm getting that one might be just like, I'm ready to go. Like, they're just ready to take on the world. You might have two that might stay longer. One might stay at home for a long time, or two might stay home for a long time. But I'm getting one specifically is going to be like, okay, I'm going away, you know. Not saying that they're not all going to leave. Like, they may all leave, but two of them might want to come back home, or they might stay near you. I'm hearing one or two of them might learn abroad or go overseas is what I'm hearing. Travelers. One might be into journalism is what I'm hearing. Journalism. One is going to be in the health profession. One might be in the legal field of some sort. And the other one might be more into like healing. And they might travel to heal. They may go on retreats and stuff. They might have books out. There's a lot of energy here. Speaking the truth. Yeah. Books, writing, speaking up for themselves. Beauty. Yeah, one's going to be into their appearance, or maybe all of them will be. I'm hearing Marsha. So this kid might like to brush their hair. They might like to spend a lot of time in the mirror. Flowers might be important. Unicorns might be important. They're going to be very unique is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing the one that is actually has social anxiety is quite beautiful. They're a unicorn. I think that's what those people are. They're very unique, and they just need to know how to embrace it. Faith. So faith, spirituality, belief, when you can't see things, keep moving forward. You're going to have to instill that in them, right? Faith. Attraction. You're going to have some trouble here. I feel like they're all beautiful, but just in different ways. We have attraction here. You're going to have some issues. I don't know why I'm getting that so strongly. And roots, once again, like that's very important. Their foundation is important. Connecting with ancestry is important. I want to get, I don't know why I didn't do this for pile 1. Only got one of these cards for pile 1, but I feel like there's so many energies in this one. Let's get a couple of cards here. Holy Spirit. Spider Woman. So one of them I like Spider-Man, but one of them might be afraid of spiders too. But I'm getting she who creates from a central source. So very creative creation. They might just have like intuitive nudges on what to create. They might get downloads. Specifically the one who's a bookworm, who might be an air sign or have it in their chart. Self-care. The one who's sensitive, social anxiety, take care of your wonderful self first. Self-care. They need to learn self-care routines. I am affirmations. Venetian energy. That one has a lot of Venetian energy. It might be a Taurus or Libra. Or Pisces or Cancer. We have Celestite. Calm, inspiration, serendipity. That's the one who's a giver. You might want to put Celestite in their bedroom to help them relax. That along with lavender and chamomile. Activations. Crown activations and third eye activations. We have the flowing one, Mother Goddess of Forest People, and Fairy. We have the Fae beings here. So some of your kids have a connection with Fae beings, fairies. So you might want to put like fairies in your home or spend time with them in the garden with flowers. You did have the garden, something with the garden here. Like, see how this has like a garden or like the forest? Yeah, you might want to look up Dana and what that means. There's a connection here with butterflies, dragonflies. Those are all symbols that they may see in clear quartz, clarity, healing, endless possibilities. They have endless possibilities. Healing is here though. They may want to learn about herbs, natural healing, so they can take that and use that in their lives. I kind of want to get them one more. Let's see what else. Yeah, one is from your past life. Okay, so look, they have a connection with animals, all right? See that dove? You have a black cat, you have an owl, and you have a wolf. Those are four animals. 4. Reconciliation, past lives. Look, that looks like twins, right? Past lives, something with the moon cycles. What else we need to know? Ooh, healing career. This card wants to fall. Healing career. Healing. Yeah, herbs, aromatherapy, healing. Some of them might be nutritionists, love. They need that Venetian energy. Finding, yeah. Tapping into who they truly are. I'm telling you, they're healers. They're just going to do it in different ways. Some of them might work with animals. It just depends. But this is powerful energy. I hope this was able to help you guys get an idea of who this might be. It's a lot of feminine energy. I'm not getting any names for this one. Okay, so I am hearing Anaya. I'm hearing Carolyn. I just heard Susie. And I heard Rachel. So that could even be people who are going to be around you or around this kid, or maybe even names that they had in a past life. There's a high connection with higher realms with this pal for sure. They're all soul family. Teach them how to forgive each other is what I'm hearing. Teach them how to stay close, to forgive each other, to nurture each other, to accept each other's differences. Don't favor one over the other. Like, help them to help each other. Because they need to support each other if one day you're not there, just in case, right? They have to be there for each other. And also respect each other's differences is what I'm hearing, okay? I'm hearing randomly that one of them, two of them might fight over a boy. In a playful way. This is giving me like Brady Bunch energy. I said that in, I think I may have said that in Pal 1, I'm not sure. But it's giving me an energy of they might fight over some things. It's going to make you laugh. It might make your partner laugh as well. But yeah. So that's what I'm getting here for you guys, all right? So I'm going to see if I can get more energy as I'm putting the cards up. See if we can get any more energy. I don't know why I'm hearing Rashawn or Rashonda. I just heard lazy. Someone could be a little lazy, like you might have to push one of them. You're going to try to get them to be productive. I'm hearing one of them, I don't know why. I don't know if this is something that's possible. I'm hearing one of them, someone's going to have a menstrual cycle and it's going to trigger another one to have a menstrual cycle. So, of course, if you have all girls in the home, it's possible that their menstrual cycles can link up. But I'm getting more of like when one starts, the other one's going to start not too long after. If not at the same time. That would be really weird, but yeah. I'm hearing story time is going to be big. Having them come together, having someone read each night would be big for them. That's interesting. Fairies, the elementals. One might be connected to mermaids, one might be connected to the fairies. Trying to see if I can get more, you guys. They're really quiet on this one. Frequency of light is popping up at the bottom. I'm hearing Renaissance era. Is that an era? Renaissance era? I don't know why I'm tripping. I'm not clear right now. They're giving me something that's channeled. Something with past lives might come up for one kid or two of them more than the others. This card, they're telling me to show you this card. Clear quartz. Remember we had that come up? Fae beings, butterflies, mermaids, elementals, dragonflies. Have them spend time in nature. One of them actually might be afraid of thunder and lightning. Remember how we had that card? I actually had a cousin who was afraid of thunder and lightning. There's something there where they might be afraid of, one of them might have a big fear of stuff like that. Taking a leap of faith. One might like to teach healing is what I'm getting. One might like to cook. One's going to like the water. It's just a lot of different energy. Maybe multiple people chose this pal. They're telling me to show you this Wheel of Fortune. I just heard money, 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 money. So someone might come into some money, or maybe a lot of them are going to be making decent money. Okay. We're not tripping about that. I'm hearing they're going to take care of you. They're going to take care of you. They're going to be victorious. They're going to take care of you. I'm hearing one person might switch jobs a lot or careers a lot. Like they may never be in an actual like career. Like they're going to be like, what do they call those people? I forgot what they call them, but they're going to always try new things. They're going to be fine and stable. In fact, I think they might have money, but they're going to always be trying something new. They may always be traveling. Okay. They will have partners, though. And I feel like you will have grandchildren. So that's what I have for pile 2. Let's get into pile 3. Pile 3, I'm not sure if you chose the third eye or the lips. I mean, the third eye or the lips. I'm not sure. But you know who you are. If you chose pile 3, you chose pile 3. Okay, so we're going to get into it. Let's burn this sage and let's figure out what your children or child is like. What are some details, quality traits that we can get? All right, Holy Spirit, come through. Let's give some new energy, new messages for pile 3. I'm hearing something about running. Wheel of Fortune. I just ended pile 2 with the Wheel of Fortune, ironically. But this has a different energy to it. High Priestess. So, now this could be just because you're on my channel. I would imagine if you're on my channel, you have some type of spiritual knowledge. You have a connection spiritually. You could be star seeds. You could be connected to the elementals, or you could be connected to angels like I am. I'm connected to all of them. Star beings, angels, fae beings, elementals. Or you could just be nosy and be on my channel. But I'm getting a lot of like heaven, like higher realm energy, higher levels of higher realms is what I'm hearing. Higher levels of consciousness, even Christ consciousness. But we have the Queen of Swords here, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We have Pisces here. We have all of the fixed signs. I think that's Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio. Wow, we have the Lovers here, Gemini. Okay, and we have the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom, as well as the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So we have Gemini here heavy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo here heavy, Taurus being really heavy. Sorry, y'all, I've been talking a lot. Let's see, what does pile 3 need to know about their kids? King of Cups. Masculine energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Seven of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I'm hearing this kid might be a little selfish. I don't know why. Like, they want to hold on to everything. I'm getting like this. Like, hold on to everything. Magician. Gemini. Okay, so Gemini is here heavy. Gemini, the twins. You guys might have twins. The Lovers is also seen too. Yeah. Okay, what else? That's for someone, or maybe multiple. We have the Ace of Pentacles here twice. 2 aces, 2 pentacles, twins. So for me, a lot of you guys could be having twins, could be identical. Doesn't have to be though. We have the King of Wands and we have the King of Cups, and we have the Queen of Swords and the High Priestess. 3 major arcanas. Interesting. Okay. I just heard a Stevie Wonder song. Overloved, something overjoyed. I was humming it. Something like that. Over you. Something like that. That might be relevant. You want to look up that song. Now I'm hearing Ribbon in the Sky. Is that a part of Ribbon in the Sky? I don't know. We have the Seven of Cups, options. I'm hearing multi-talented. Okay. Ace of Cups. Now you have the Ace of Cups. You have 2 Ace of Pentacles. Now you have the Ace of Cups. We have the Emperor here. So there might be a masculine figure that they love very much. So is what I'm getting. Look, Safari vibes. I was telling Pal 1 that. We have the Ankh here with a new life. The Ankh is here. Life. Now I'm hearing Isis and Osiris. So you and your partner, whoever you have these children with, or at least one child with, you guys are going to be soulmates, like strong soulmates. And you have like a soul contract to come in together and have these kids together. But there's a like this kid is going to be destined for something big, is what I'm hearing. And they may communicate with divine beings, or you might, or your partner might have, might be mediums, is what I'm hearing, specifically some type of mediumship ability. Page of Pentacles is here. That's a child for sure. Okay. The Hangman's wanting to come out. They're telling me that it's not supposed to be out, though. Judgment card is, though. See, this is a soul contract with each other. It's at the top of the deck. The Moon. Interesting. There's some things that are still hidden from you. They're saying that not all will be revealed in this reading. Wow. Thank you for shutting that down for me. So there's something that you're going to get a little bit of information here, but not all of it. Because I'm hearing that there's something about the path you're on that could change in a major way. Something about, pay attention to Osiris, Isis, Horus. I'm also hearing Jesus Christ, the Mother Mary, Father God energy, looking those stories up, the comparison of them. Son of God is what I'm hearing, Son of God. They either multiple, your kids or one kid, however many kids you have, they're going to have a connection with spirituality in a different way, kind of like Pal 2, but it's a bit different. Like someone could be an actual medium, or they could go to school and learn about religion or mythology of some sort. I'm hearing Greek mythology. I'm hearing about religions, different belief systems. This kid might be into that. The nursery, kind of like Pal 1, is going to be significant. I'm hearing pictures. They're going to like pictures of you and their parent or family. They're going to like pictures. Animals are big here. They're going to love animals. An animal theme, kind of like Pal 1, is going to be big, especially since we have animals here. But they're going to have some type of connection with angels and passed on beings. It's like a mixture of Pal 1 and Pal 2, but a little different. We have a lot of masculine energy here. I definitely feel that for this Pal, this could be a mix-up, but I do feel that you could have a strong masculine energy here. So this could be 2 or 3 boys. Let's get the number. I didn't get a number for you guys. Like you could have like 2 boys and 1 girl, or 3 boys and 1 girl. It just depends, but there's a lot of masculine energy here. How many kids will Pal 3 have, Holy Spirit? 5. That's what popped up. 5. Technically, you have 2 aces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you could have anywhere up to 5 kids. I could see that, if that's something you want. Remember, they said it could change. 5 keeps popping out. Okay, so let's say right there. So, King of Cups, 7 of Cups. So one kid is very in touch with their emotions, with their feelings. They could be clairvoyant and clairsentient is what I'm hearing. Sphinx energy again. There's something about these darn lions and the Sphinx that came out in another pal. Something about safaris, animals, animal guides. They might have animal guides. They may connect with animals very early on in life. This is a very loving kid, is what I'm hearing. One of your kids is going to be very loving, very nurturing. But they're going to have a lot of options. Like, they're going to be confused on what to do. They might be multitaskers, kind of like another kid was in another pal. But something about them liking pictures or taking pictures. They might be into photography, new beginnings. They might enter portals, is what I'm hearing. They told me to pick up this deck right away. So one of your kids can enter portals or something like that. Like, they may astral project or astral travel in their sleep to higher realms. Yeah, it's like a soul mission to do something spiritually. Now, another one, I feel like they both have this, especially if they're twins. This is weird, you guys. I'm getting two children who are connected at the hip. Like, attached at the hip. Like, these are either they're twins, identical twins, or they're just siblings that are extremely close. Like, they have a connection with each other. That could even be back to past lives. They're leaders. I'm hearing your children are going to be leaders. They're going to speak up for what's right, but they're leaders. Like, leaders. Like, they could end up being captains of a football or cheer team. Like, they're leaders. Leaders in whatever they do. Like, they could be in very big positions when they get older. Big shoes to fill is what I just heard. So I don't know if maybe their parent, one of you, is going to be very successful and they're going to follow up. Manifestation. One of them is going to have a lot of, or maybe both, they're going to have a lot of strong manifestation power. Like, we have the magician, now we have manifestation. So whatever they put their sight on or their focus on, they get it. I'm even hearing that they know how to, I don't want to say manipulate, but they know how to get you to get something that they want, like, or their parent, or even their sibling. Like, one of your kids are very clever. They know how to kind of finesse their way into getting something that they want, and they're very powerful manifestors. Kind of like that Isis energy. They know how to, it's like magic. They might be into magic, actually. One of your kids might be into magic. Home life is going to be very big, okay? They're going to love their home, and I'm also hearing your home is divinely protected. We have a black cat protecting this home, as well as a raven or a crow. So home life is important. Some of you guys could be into magic or something like that. But we have clarity. We have this bubble of light. I feel like there's one of your kids, or maybe both of them, have the power to see something. That third eye is wide open. I'm seeing the eye of Horus, literally, like protection. They're protected, but they can see something that other kids don't see. And they're very courageous. They're leaders. This Leo energy, like Pawan had the lion, but it's kind of different. Like, these kids are like the king of the jungle, like lions. Like, you know, they say the lion is the king of, you know, I don't know, but the tiger is also the king too. So it's like they're both kings in their own right. Like, they both have, I'm hearing pride. Like, there might be a bit of a battle at some point. Like, they might go against each other at some point, not in a bad way, like, but they could compete against each other in some type of way. I'm hearing compete for affections. That's not good. But make sure they both know that they're loved equally. But there could be like some type of competition here. Now, if you have a girl, which I feel like maybe some of you guys might have a girl. If there is a girl, she's going to be in a very strong leadership position. She could be a high priestess. She's giving me heavy Isis energy, where she's also a manifester. The power to create life or death. Isis, and I'm telling you, that story is very big in this reading. So there's something here about your kid. And look, we have the hero, leader. So it says passion for a journey of personal empowerment. These are leaders. These are the heroes. These kids, I'm hearing they might like Marvel. They might like DC. Like, they're gonna like superheroes, okay? Specifically, your daughter might like Wonder Woman, something that has a history basis. Background. Like, she might like Wonder Woman. I'm seeing a vision of Wolverine. One of them might like Wolverine. We have mediator. Gift for negotiating fairness and strategy, personal and professional life, respect for both sides of an argument. Remember how it says you're going to have 5 kids. We rolled the dice twice and it has 5. One of your kids might be the mediator of sorts. Like, they might be the one that calls bullshit. Like, hey, quit it. Calm it down. I feel like this is going to be the, one of your kids is going to be very outspoken, and she's going to be bossy, is what I'm hearing. She's going to be bossy. I feel like that's the bossy one. She might start an argument, but she knows how to end it too. Shapeshifter. So they might have, I'm telling you, a connection with animals. Some type of shape-shifting ability. What is a superhero that can shape-shift? Catwoman. I'm trying to think of another animal. Catwoman. There's another one. Well, Wolverine kind of shapeshifts, but whatever superhero shapeshifts, they might like that. I'm trying to think who. That's kind of weird. We have Queen. See, one of them's bossy and on their throne, and they mediate. They feel like it's their boss. I feel like you're gonna have to tell this kid, hey, I'm the mom, or I'm the dad. Like, thank you for helping me, though. Thank you. I feel like they want to be in charge over their siblings. We have radiates the regal feminine. Regal. Uses her benevolent authority to protect others. So she means it from a good place, but she comes off as bossy. And I don't think her siblings want to hear her getting in the way of things, in between things. It may make them argue more. But we have this shapeshifter here, and it says skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness. Didn't I say that? Consciousness. Ability to see the potential in everything. So I feel like this high priestess, so you guys could have like 2 or 3 boys and maybe 1 or 2 girls. Okay. It says shapeshifter. So someone might, I don't know why I'm getting the vibe that someone might have a connection with Native Americans. Like, they might have some type of ancestry there. Shamanism, some type of, something's unique here. They're telling me not to take that. Okay, reshuffle. What's happening here? Pal 3. Pal 3's children. They just told me to sage again. Okay. I'm hearing bickering. So, yeah, some of them, there might be like, I'm just hearing a lot of loud discussions and talking. So there might be a lot of, I just heard bruising ego, bumping kids. I feel like you're going to have a lot of strong-willed, strong personality children. And they may bump heads. Strong opinions. There's love, but there's a lot of strong opinions. Refine your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. So, yeah, you're going to have to teach them how to work with each other even when they don't feel like it. So there might be some clashing energies here. And we have Prince, romantic charm, potential for power. See? So one of your kids might be very romantic, and they could have a position that could lead them into some type of power. Hero. Ooh, these came out strong. Like, come on now. One card at a time. Midas, miser, the magician. See? Magician, the manifestor, is here twice. Someone has a Midas touch. Someone turns things into gold. The Ace of Pentacles here a lot. So you have, I'm hearing golden children. These are kids that are going to do a lot of different things in the world. Entrepreneurial. The Emperor is an entrepreneur. So entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold. Delight in sharing life riches. Could be 2 of them that are like that. Isis and Osiris. And isn't it that, I don't know, isn't it one of the, I don't want to get creepy, but I don't know why I feel like, is it something that in that story that someone's a sibling and also a partner? I don't know, that's weird, never mind. We have rebel, challenges authority to affect social change, rejects spiritual systems that do not serve inner needs. So one could be quite rebellious towards things that are like taught to them. Okay, so you might have a rebel child, one that does things differently. They create their own path, is what I'm hearing. And then we have priest. Remember I said high priestess. You have the high priestess card. Now you have priest. And I talked about Isis and Osiris. It says facilitates spiritual commitments, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. I said that. So one of your kids, and what's crazy is look at the Queen of Swords. There's a cloud that's shaped like a woman who's talking to her. One of your kids, or maybe 2 of them, or maybe all of them have some type of gift, are going to be able to really connect with higher realms. A channel. They might get downloads, channeled information. They may even start their own YouTube channel or do readings or something like that to the sort. One of them is just going to be very free. You're not going to be able to tame that one. I feel like that one of your kids might purposely, like, say if everyone's agreeing on something, they're going to be like, no, I don't agree. Just for the sake of it, they're going to be like, I don't want to do that. Everyone could be getting vanilla ice cream, and they say, no, I want chocolate. And you're just like, but you just wanted vanilla. But yeah, now everybody else wants it. I don't want vanilla. I want chocolate. Okay. Okay. One of your kids are going to be very sweet, very loving towards you, but they have a lot of power. Your kids have a lot of power. We have air here. So a lot of them might have air in their chart. We have Gemini here heavy, though. So I'm hearing Gemini twins, communication, thoughts, freedom, curiosity, and knowledge. That's all of them. They're going to be very curious. They're going to want to learn new things. They're going to be very communicative. You're going to have a lot of, imagine a bunch of Geminis in one house. Like, there's going to be a lot of talking, a lot of debating. It's wild. Rulership. Play by your own rules. Play by your own rules. That's this rebel. Whoever this kid is, they're going to be playing by their own damn rules. They don't want a boss. They're going to have to be an entrepreneur. I'm hearing they're going to be an entrepreneur because they don't want anybody telling them what to do, including you. And that's going to be hard, I feel. But they're going to love you nonetheless, but they just don't like to be controlled, is what I'm hearing. Learn new rules and adapt yourself to them. Detriment. Learn new rules, play by your own rules, right? And then we have learn new rules and adapt yourself to them. So that kid isn't going to want to do this, but you might have another that might be willing to do this. So you got some fixed energy here. You have Jupiter. So Jupiter connects with Sagittarius, but lucky, Midas touch, gold. You have golden children. You have a lot of Ace of Pentacles. So a lot of them are going to come into some type of success. They might be well known, could be end up being celebrities. We have expansion. We have wealth. We have generosity, confidence, enthusiasm, the benevolent guide. So some of them might have, or maybe one, might end up being very wealthy. And I'm not getting like, oh, they make a lot of money. No, I'm getting like a billionaire or a millionaire, somewhere in the millions or billions. Like this kid is, I'm hearing breakthrough. I just heard also a breakthrough artist. So someone could be an artist of some sort, but they're going to break through something. I'm hearing breakthrough generational curses. We have the Sun card. Golden child. Once again, the father, the husband is heavy here. The emperor, they're going to love their father. They're going to love the masculine energy. Whoever this is, they're going to love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I'm like this, they might connect with this energy more. There's a lot of respect here for the masculine energy. And there's a lot of masculine energy in this reading in general. So there's going to be a lot of like testosterone is what I'm hearing. Deep self, soul, self-esteem, vitality, personal radiance. That's it. Shrine. Oh, I don't know why they just showed me Alicia Keys. So Alicia Keys posted on her, and how many kids does she have? Does she have like 2 boys? I'm not sure, but she posted on her Instagram not too long ago, and I usually don't pay attention to what celebrities do. I just, sometimes I look and sometimes I keep going, but for some reason someone told me to pay attention. She said that one of her sons wanted to take her out on a date, right? I guess they saw the father doing it. And she posted a video of him, and he didn't want to open the door. He didn't want to do any of that, but she was trying to teach him how to do that. If you take a lady on a date, if you want to take mommy out on a date, this is what you have to do. And that's giving me that vibe where it's like you're going to be a mother, or even if you're a man watching this, someone who's going to be raising a lot of boys, a lot of masculine energy, and you're going to be teaching them how to be basically this. Right? So that's an energy as well. They're going to be very talented is what I'm hearing. So look, we got fire. Fire popped right over the King of Wands. I cannot make that up. And right as that happened, my deck almost failed. So that is a sign that there might be a lot of air and a lot of fire here, which is going to be very interesting because, I mean, when air hits fire, the fire gets bigger, right? So it says action, vitality, impulse, passion, will, desire, enthusiasm. Okay, you're gonna have to teach them about energy. I'm also hearing clearing their energy with sage, with smoke, sacred healing. Cleansing their energy is gonna be big because I feel like there might be a lot of disagreements. I'm hearing debates. It's not in a bad way, but there's gonna be a lot of debates and people might be feeling a different way. They might also, I'm hearing some of your kids might piss people off because they have like a very big personality, like very outspoken. They're not like someone that you can just walk all over. Take action, vitality. Kind of like Pal 1, I'm hearing a lot of sports. We have opportunity, emerging, growth, capacity to expand. Yeah, your kids are going to want to like you're going to need a lot of space for them. I don't feel like they're going to want to be confined and at home a lot. They're going to need space to roam. We do have the moon here. So we have a sun and the moon. So now we have mother and father. Now we have wife and husband. So now we have feminine and masculine here. So you could have a mixture of boys and girls. The moon, intuition, inner world, emotions, needs, comfort zone. We have that with the high priestess, right? And the queen of swords. We also have values, possessions, resources, body, grounding. So they could fight over belongings and possessions. Like if you buy one kid, the others are going to want it too. We also have Taurus here. Yeah, so they're going to care about their possessions. They're going to be, see fixed sign, that Wheel of Fortune here. We have water. So you might also have a water sign. Well, the King of Cups is water. So now you have air, you have fire, and you have water. Air, fire, water. What a combination. Intuition, it goes right back with the intuition. So High Priestess one and the King of Cups could be water signs, but we have feelings, purification, where to purify, cleanse. Soul, unconsciousness. Oh, why did I say unconsciousness? We have unconscious introspection. So something like, something that's seen in visions and dreams. There's a lot of combined energy here. A lot. Let's get some more signs for these kids. Like, what else do we need to know about these kids? So we got water, fire, air, sun and moon, Jupiter. So one could be a Leo or a Sagittarius or both, or have those placements in their chart. Wow. Woo. Like they just, how when you feel like you've been talking a lot, but I can usually go on and on. I just feel tired with this one. So I feel like you're going to be like this. Watching them talk like, okay, there's just a lot going on here. Prince. We have Prince here twice. So definitely masculine energy, okay? A lot of masculine energy. Royal, I just heard royal boys. Royal boys. I don't know what's up about that, but Finder of Lost Things. Pal 1 had this. They're definitely connected to safari-like animals. They're into learning new knowledge with the High Priestess here. Knowledge, crystal vision, seeing things clearly. Remember I said Osiris, Isis, Horus, Eye of Horus, crystal vision, third eye opened. These children are woke. I just heard they woke. They woke. Some of them might be vegan, or they might decide to go vegan. Loss. So there's something that may, it's weird because that energy is more giving me like they don't want to lose. And that's kind of like Pal 1, like they just don't want to lose. And that might be the argument, like they don't want to lose within a conversation. It's not a battle, but some of them might look at it as a battle, like it's a discussion. Who's going to win the debate? Home life. See how those dots are around the home? They need room to run and talk and to have their own space, because I feel like if they're too much on each other, it's going to be a lot of bumping kids. So make sure they're involved in their own like sports, so that they have their own friends. I know that's kind of difficult if you have more than 2 children, like they might have to be in the same sport and go to the same events, but make sure they have their own individuality. If you can somehow make sure they have different rooms, do that. Like just give them space where they're not always, up on each other. We have star. So now we have the sun, the moon, and the star. And that's a little girl. And that's a peacock. That's interesting. Yeah. Royal kids. Actually, I'm getting that the boys might be, like you might have one girl that's older. You might have like a boy and a girl that's older, and then you might have a young girl and boy. So there's going to be some age gaps within this too. Faith, another pal had this. Teaching them faith. Yeah. I don't know why, but they're showing me how a couple butterflies are smaller and the other butterflies are a bit bigger. So there could be an age gap. Love. Shooting stars, love. So these kids, I feel like they're going to be made out of love. Not all kids are made out of love, but there could be a lot of love in this home. Even though there's going to be a lot of arguing and talking, there's going to be a lot of love. Make sure that you guys have some type of routine before you go to sleep at night. Like I'm hearing, once again, I think I said this in Pal 2. I'm not sure if I said this in your Pal, but turn off technology. Make sure that they don't have a lot of technology unless you're trying to distract them. But don't do that too often. For some reason, I'm getting that these kids need peace and calm. They need to learn how to bond with each other and communicate with each other in a healthy way. Community, see? Could be 2 girls as well. Twins. I feel like you're going to have twins of some sort. Teacher. You're going to have to teach them. Community keeps popping up. See? Persistent. Teaching them to be persistent and not give up on their dreams is what I'm hearing. Never give up. I'm hearing never too much, never too much, never too much. Luther, is that Luther Vandross? I don't know what that song has to do with it, but you might want to listen to that. You might want to play music in your home. Have them clean and dance with you. Have them create with you. I don't know. Venus Undone came out in another path. There's definitely some feminine energy trying to come out. We have shadow and light attributes. So shadow and light aspects, right? So balance, yin and yang, a lot of balanced energy, a lot of energy here. We have expel. So expelling negative energy is what I'm hearing. But look, we have a lot of rainbow here. So there could be rainbow children in this pal as well. Crystal visions. This came out another pal. Crystal visions. See, that's the third eye. Something about their vision. We have crystal vision here twice from 2 different decks. Look up crystal vision. You guys might want to bring crystals into your space, into your home. But a healthy diet for these kids is going to really be important. Like, teach them how to prepare healthy diets for themselves as well. Crystals in your space. Teaching them about their third eye at an early age. Stars. Stars, the sun. Ooh, something about the sun and the moon still. Yeah. I feel like they're connected to the cosmos as well. Smoke screens, yeah. Take off the illusion, the blindfold, so you can see clearly. You're going to teach them how to see things clearly. See through the illusion. Get some of these cards. Garnet, passion, sensuality, and grounding. A lot of fire here. That might be a stone that they need to work with. I'm hearing someone might like tattoos. I think one of your kids, or maybe multiple, might sneak and get a tattoo. Cycle, honor your phases. A lot of transforming. I'm telling you, you guys are going to have a busy household. These kids are so unique. If you can work from home, that would be beautiful. Or do something that's flexible where you can really get to see their growth, because I feel like they're going to be changing rapidly. We have Moonstone here. And it says intuition, divine, feminine, moon magic. So you got a balance of masculine and feminine energies in your home. Once again, I'm hearing the Brady Bunch. Now I'm hearing the song, the Brady Bunch. Balance. Balance, yin and yang, masculine, feminine energies. It says recognize and accept light and dark within you, shadow and light. So you're going to be teaching them a lot about shadow healing, doing shadow work, or you need to. That's going to be dominant here. How to forgive each other. We have Yamaya. Okay, Yamaya coming through. It says goddess of the sea and mother of all, because you got a lot of kids. Goddess of the sea. So taking them to the beach, to the ocean. I'm hearing swimming lessons. Teach them how to swim at a young age. All of them. At a very young age. Like, if you can get them into the water at toddlers, do that. Swimming might be big here. I'm hearing sports. In general, Celestite, another pal had this. Bring Celestite into their bedroom. It's going to help calm them. I told another pal lavender and chamomile as well. We have self-care, so that help them to take care of themselves in the right way. Eating healthy, drinking water. Swimming might be important here, though. I want to get some more cards for these kids. Oh. Talent. Dance could be important for one of them or 2 of them. Blessings. They are definitely going to be blessed. They just need structure. They need balance. Closure. They need to learn how to let go and forgive each other is what I'm hearing. And others. And stand up for each other as well at school and just in general. They can manifest together. I'm hearing they're going to be good, have good luck. Something about black cats is important here in this pal as well. They're going to be blessed. They're going to have a lot of good luck. A lot of magic around them. A lot of balance, though, needs to be brought. Justice, okay? So they're going to be very lucky kids. Teach them how to look out for each other. I'm also hearing them doing rituals together could really help them to manifest things quicker. Crown chakra. We have Archangel Metatron could be helping them. They're highly aware kids. Third eye, crown chakra. Those upper chakras are very important to them. A lot of downloads, a lot of information at night. Could be causing them to have sleepless nights is what I'm hearing. Like they're going to be receiving information. Woman holding a heart. 44. Definitely, and there's a butterfly here. Butterfly could be very big for one of your kids, but there's a lot of intuition here. Garnet's big, still action. Yin and yang, shadow and light, twins. Telling you. That's for somebody. Community, multiple kids. Could be 3 girls for somebody. Look, happy family. Look at that. Happy family. Rainbow children. Age gap. See, I feel like 2 might be around the same age and then you're going to have more. Goddess of the moon. Connection with the moon. We keep having that. That's very powerful. Let's see what else we can get here about these kiddos. Music. Music is big here. Connection with the ancestors is big here. Look at that. That looks like triplets almost. 2 twins coming together. This is going to sound really weird, but I feel that 1 or 2 of your kids could be ancestors that are reincarnated. They have a connection with their ancestors, though, and star beings. Star beings. Look to the stars. I just said that. I just said it. Shooting stars. Crystal clear vision. Connection with earth. Grounding themselves. Spending time with crystals. Crystals are very important for your kids. Make sure they're around your home. Plants. Crystals. What else? Journaling. Have them write down their feelings. Have them write notes to each other. Forgiveness notes or love notes. Have them, you know, communicate with each other in a healthy way. Help them spend time with each other, spend time with friends. So we have 3 in that community card, and that also has to do with ancestors. And now we have 3 here, right? So you definitely are going to have more than 2 children, okay? The dice kept saying 5. You might have like up to 3 to 5 kids that are very different. Have them say positive affirmations every morning, even at night. Prayers in the morning, prayers at night, meditation in the morning, or prayer and meditation at night. Had them get in a routine together. Had them in sync with each other. They're telling me to pull more. So much energy in this one. Use your hands. Yeah, if you can get them into sculpting or molding of some sort, or something with paint, something with using their hands. Have them in different activities together. Have them to do group activities together at home. Stars, look at those stars. Have them sleep at get them on the same schedule, you guys. Get these kids on the same schedule. Help them to look out for each other. Be still. Meditation. That's giving me. Look, even in this card, look, this says yin and yang over there in that corner. They're unique, but there's a lot of love. We have inner strength and not inner strength, built strength, and another pal had this. So martial arts could be important, getting them into the same, like, you know, hobbies or similar hobbies. And we have ground yourself. So they need to ground themselves out in nature. Another rainbow. Connect with crystals. I can't make that up. And what else do we have? Intuition. They need to follow their intuition, which we have that here heavy, and also deep breathing. So, wow. Okay. That's a lot of energy for your kids. Like, there's just a lot, but I'm going to be nosy because I kind of want to know. There's something else that I want to know about them. I just feel like there's more. What else do we need to know about this situation? I'm being nosy. I didn't do this deck for the other people. They're adventurous. Take them on adventures. Take them to the beach together. Have them look out for each other. I don't know why, but water is important here, but you guys need to teach them how to swim first. Have them in swim classes together. I'm hearing have them work together in different hobbies. It could help them to bond. Healthy competition is what I'm hearing. Gratitude. Help them to write out gratitude lists together. Help them to be grateful for each other. Music could be important. Taking them to, I'm hearing farmers market, different communities, helping them to pick out fruits, fresh fruits and vegetables with you. Self-care, we had that earlier. Self-care is important. Chakras, teaching them about the chakras. Growth, and look, she looks pregnant. Water. That's Yamaya. There might be a connection with Yamaya, the Yoruba, some type of energy here, but connection with the water element is big. Having them express their emotions to each other and connect with their emotions and their femininity, even if they are masculine. A lot of change. And we have companionship. Look, 3 fairies. Isn't that something? You have 3 here a lot of 3 like people in different cards. So yeah, you're gonna have a lot of kids here, and this is showing a lot of women here. So for some of you it's masculine, for some of you it's a lot of feminine and mixture. So the companionship, help them to celebrate with each other. Wow, they will be successful. You got a lot of golden energy, Midas touch energy, ancient energy. This is powerful. So I hope that was able to help you guys. If you like this reading, please feel free to share, comment, like, subscribe. And yeah, I hope that this was all that you guys wanted. And let me know if you have any other video suggestions. Leave a comment. And yeah, sending love.